Alrighty, so you guys remember what you were doing last time?
Yeah.
You're
all
on
the
your
world
way to
meets.
Eel's End. No, well, that's what you
Oh,
did last time. Yeah.
the red light district, the dens of iniquity.
Yeah. It's like the gambling den. We're
Yeah.
supposed to ask about Darvane Ampray.
Yes, we need to get some dirt on him so that we can blackmail him or just extortion. One of the two.
No,
Or just find evidence. I don't actually remember.
I don't
I thought we were
quite-
supposed to get info from him for
Here,
something.
I'll just post this really long thing here for you guys to while I open up a thing or two. Yes, our Korvosa man.
Yeah, get information of illicit activities so that she can undermine his efforts in the future. Who's our talkiest person?
I mean, I talk a lot.
Say I'm technically a paladin.
Well, actually, Cliff is actually an investigator, right?
Yeah, I actually have like +8 diplomacy.
Well, just in general, this whole investigation thing that we're about to do sounds like
yeah,
it's exactly what you're
kind
all
of
about.
Yeah, also particularly good at sense motive, which
Right.
I have a +10 at sense motive and can roll inspiration without spending it for sense motive.
Why am I playing a charisma based class and I don't have a point in diplomacy? And it's a class skill?
Probably because you're a paladin.
That's true. I have no skill points.
You didn't put any points in intimidate?
No.
Yeah.
You might want to consider at least 1 point in
I
diplomacy.
currently have, for some reason, a point in disabled device and a point in escape artist. I'm not sure why I have those points there.
Very important.
Well, maybe escape artist. You're planning to get 3 into there for the bonus when you fight defensively. That's all I can think of for that.
That's acrobatics.
Oh, that's acrobatics, not escape artist.
I don't know why I would have.
Yeah,
that.
escape artist doesn't make sense because you're probably always going to.
My CMD is always going to be better than my
your
escape
CMD.
artist.
Yeah.
Or CMD,
you can be naturally charismatic and just like
not
be
mind
very
if I
good at
just
talking to people.
move a point from escape artist to diplomacy. I don't think I've ever used escape artist in the game.
I mean, depending on how high your charisma is,
or intimidate,
you might still be naturally good at talking to people. It's just not something that you're like, focusing on.
How about intimidate
as a skill?
Do I have GM approval?
I'm naturally terrible at talking with people, so I'd rely on dice 100%.
I also have a point in stealth. I don't know why I have a point in stealth either. Who made this character?
Being social in real life is not my strong suit.
That you've just forgotten about? Because those all sound like a very roguish skills for a pally.
I mean, okay, true.
No,
I am kind of roguish
shit with a whip
because of the swashbucklery archetype.
I mean, there's a paladin archetype that gets four ranks per level as well, and disable device is a class skill.
Yeah, who are we trying to talk to?
We got to talk to Devargo.
Who's that?
I think
he's like a crime lord.
He's a crime lord?
Sure, yeah, he's
sort of, yeah.
Not
why are we talking to him?
He's known as the King of Spiders, according to this long speech that Christina
I never showed you guys Vencarlo. I found his picture. That was Vencarlo, the dude who walked you guys.
Yeah, because he showed us some other picture. I don't remember someone else. I'm like, I don't think that's him.
That's the guy. That's the ambassador who's missing that you heard a rumor about.
Okay.
The other dude that I showed you. Yeah.
Well, Vencarlo, didn't we meet him?
Yeah,
he walked with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he lives on the north side of town. Like his sword, he runs a famous sword academy.
Yeah.
And he was there when Croft was telling you guys about this. You know,
we
so
brought Van Kaskerkin in, right? That was the end of last session.
You did. Mm-hmm.
And then he told us about this person.
Yeah, they want you.
Wait. That was two separate things, wasn't it?
Well, they're separate things. Yeah,
We brought him in, and then Croft, and then Vencarlo was there with Croft when Croft gave us our next mission,
which was a day later.
We were introduced to Vencarlo, who walked with us since it was on the way.
There's some shifty stuff going on with the Van Kaskerkin case that we don't know the whole story on.
Oh, she was going to look at that. There's a name we got, and Croft was going to look into who that was. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Not all investigations have to include Cliff.
but it's in my class name. The name was Malia, right? That's who he was working for.
Yeah,
that's quite my notes.
So.
Van Kaskerkin was working for Malia. Yeah, there was this shady thing where they had like humanoid meat, not necessarily human meat,
right?
But like
there was humanoid.
It could have been like goblin or something, but it was so that part was definitely pretty sketchy. And it seemed like Van Kaskerkin didn't know anything about that. Like he seemed genuinely like surprised about hearing about that. So probably wasn't something that he was directly involved with, but and then we don't know anything more about that because when I tried asking like Cressida about it, she's like, no, it's you know,
and
I don't discuss cases or something. I don't know what she said.
And this person that they want us to go talk to, this crime lord.
Yeah, it's involved with a different thing. This is
a different thing.
Yeah, this is involved with Ambassador Ampre and him trying to manipulate the real estate market or something.
Yeah, he's trying to ruin the economy, buy a bunch of real estate, and then fix the economy by like adding embargoes and then removing embargoes, I believe. So he's trying to abuse his position as an ambassador for personal economic gain.
Yeah,
and we have to get some dirt on him.
The guard is privy to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently.
But the guard can't stand against him because he's an ambassador, and so we're, undercover guard.
Well, the guard needs information on his wrongdoings that they can use.
So
or
they
hold
want you to
him.
find out
right, and if
about
they know
the ambassador that has been missing. You guys haven't mentioned that. I just want you guys to remember
he's
that.
Missing?
It's in that. Read that paragraph. That
there is a lot.
I'd like you to pay a visit to Eels Inn to secure audience with DeVargo. Find out what happened, or find out what he knows about Ampre. Get proof of any illicit going on the ambassador might be involved with, and bring the proof to me. Now remember that Pluto had found a rumor, I think it was Pluto's character, heard a rumor about the ambassador was supposed to go back home to Cheliax, but he never did, so he's missing. And now you guys have kind of heard that maybe DeVargo might know some things about the ambassador. So it's mostly about finding information about the ambassador, not DeVargo himself. However, take note of what you see and do is never a bad idea, the guard would tell you.
So the connection is this Vencarlo guy is involved in politics. He's the one that uncovered the ambassador's plot. And Vencarlo and Croft are friends. So Vencarlo brought this to Croft. So she needs hard evidence before she can do anything. She can't send the guards to talk to the Spider King because the Spider King knows all the guards and nobody's going to talk to the guards. That's why she needs us, relatively unknown individuals, to go and talk with them to see if we can tease out the information. She also gave us a bunch of money to help with this endeavor.
To help bribe. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Think we know what we're doing. We're going to the den place with the sus stuff going on.
Sure are.
Where I'm gonna be very non-approving.
Yeah, not approving in a quiet manner, right?
You're just gonna be standing around again, the poker tables going.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Quietly
He starts
shaking my head at people.
Shame on you for gambling.
Just looking at people and shaking your head non-approvingly, judgmentally.
Yeah,
this judgmental dude in the corner.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen from this.
He's just like sighing heavily over and over again.
Well, why don't we just scare him away?
Health problem? Why do you keep breathing so heavily?
Scare who away?
The problem guy, Darvane.
Oh. Wait, what?
Darvane.
DeVargo? The Spider King?
Darvane Gios Ampre.
You don't know where he is.
He's the ambassador that's missing, right?
Yeah, the two things. One, apparently he's missing. We don't know where he is. But number two, he is an ambassador from Cheliax. So, I mean, he does have
kill him or
political
or whatever.
Yeah, he's got power.
He's got power.
But he's here in Korvosa somewhere.
Well, he's missing.
Maybe.
He was in Korvosa.
Yeah, he was in Korvosa.
He's gone mad with power.
But he's missing.
Of course he's gone mad with power. Have you ever tried going mad without power?
But we're being told that he has plans to do something here in Korvosa?
He wants to add embargoes to ruin the economy, buy real estate, and then remove the embargoes. And
why don't we just scare him away?
We don't know where he is.
You're going on an information gathering mission, basically. To
find this guy.
Yes, but you just happen to be talking to a crime lord.
Yeah, find him and find dirt on him.
So someone from the criminal underworld has information on this guy.
That's what
he has a lot of information. It's like,
we're supposed to find out what illicit going-ons the ambassador might be involved with and bring the proof back to Cressida Croft. That's basically it. DeVargo might not be willing to part with information, but Cressida Croft is at least seems convinced that DeVargo has this information.
We'll just make him tell us.
This is the political equivalent of scaring him away. So by finding out if he's doing some illicit stuff, she can then tell him to shut up and go away. Otherwise, I'm going to, ruin your reputation at court or whatever like that. Is sort of the impression I'm getting. And this guy is a crime lord that runs the whole district. So I'd be concerned about trying to strong-arm him. Croft did say if it becomes violent, though, she wouldn't be sorry if he died.
Yeah,
but I'm not.
But she also gave us money to bribe him, so we should probably try that.
Just consider your levels. You're not heroes yet, so
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, this is how we become heroes.
I could take off anything the game master puts in front of me, or else the game master wouldn't do that.
Yep.
We're playing Oblivion, everything level scales.
Oh no. Well, sometimes players think that way. I don't know. It scares me because sometimes I'm like, oh god.
Some APs are written a little more like that than others as well, though. I think I was talking about this with Matt, maybe. We're talking about like some APs can make it feel more organic than some where it kind of feels like Shadow Star is a little like that. Coincidentally, every dungeon you go to for the next show
oh yeah
happens to be like the right level for you.
We just coincidentally have the correct information.
Yeah, like you got them in the right order. You didn't happen to grab the one that needed you to go to Ling as
The
the
highest
first
level
start.
first.
Yeah. Like that ends up sort of feeling like Oblivion in a sense to some people. But I was like talking about how like Hell's Rebels I think was an example of one that did it like pretty well because it felt like natural escalation as like stuff got more serious.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Hell's Vengeance did the same thing. You start out as basically just low-level nobody thugs that catch the eye of more powerful individuals, and you literally work your way up the organization, so to speak.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense that they're trusting you with more and more important things as you become more known.
You guys all want to roleplay as stormtroopers?
Not really.
That might be a short session.
I can miss all of my shots without being called a stormtrooper. I don't need to roleplay that too.
That's fair.
Okay, I think I understand what's going on in character. Let's go to Eel's End, and I think I also understand what's going on there too.
That's good.
This was a little bit complicated.
Yeah.
Once
we started talking about it, it started coming back.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're going to the.
You're going to
so
Eel's
you guys
place.
make it to Eel's End. I put a marker on the map. It's in the top. The diamond's there.
Okay. All right. Before we go in, I tell everyone, stick close to me. I used to come here.
Are we healed?
Time to time.
I raised my eyebrows at you.
Has it been like a day since?
Yeah.
You don't have any wounds.
I think so. I have some dex damage, but I'm at full health.
Okay.
Oh. You would have at least healed your one.
I did. I believe it automatically.
Well, I Knight's Rest. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I think it did automatically Knight's Rested. I'm exactly 2, so unfortunately, it is giving me a penalty. But oh well.
Okay. Wait. Before you guys reach Eel's End, is this what you're going for?
Maybe while we're just outside of it, I'm talking.
Okay.
I'm telling people stick close to me. This is a dangerous place. I've been here before. In my backstory, I don't think I mentioned this place by name because I didn't know about it, but I did mention him backstory that Cliff used to be a gambler.
Okay. I'm surprised, but as my party mate friend, I accept that you have a questionable past.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You guys want to roll knowledge? Local would also count for like locations in the city, right? Like what you know about the.
I think so.
Yeah.
Local, yeah. I was just thinking could be geography, but I don't know. Geography's kind of.
Geography, I feel like more like where cities are.
Yeah. Okay. If you guys can roll knowledge local if you would like to. A sprawl of light and sound marks the first pier of Old Korvosa. Glowing lanterns in the shape of dream spiders and coiled eels hang from pilings and lampposts, flickering through all hours of the night and day. During the day, Eel's End is a little bit quieter. That's something that maybe Cliff would know or others who've been here. In the evening, it's quite a bit more robust. Since you guys are here in the day, it's not that crazy, but it's still kind of crazy. The place kind of never sleeps. And let's see, the pier itself is 70 feet long, although its last 30 feet widen into a large square platform on the water. A ship and 4 smaller vessels are permanently moored to the pier. The ship in Eel's End, a warship that serves the stronghold of Devargo and the administrative center of his operations. The 4 vessels, I think Croft might have briefed you guys if you had any questions about this one. The 4 vessels are also owned by various peddlers and captains that pay rent for the honor of attaching to Eel's End. Let's see. Cliff 26?
28 actually. Because I get to add inspiration to my knowledge rolls for free.
I guess that's true. I can make an untrained roll.
All right. Well,
only if the DC 10.
Yep. I've never been here before. I didn't even know this place existed until now.
It's probably for the best.
All right. Well, Cliff, you know that Ilsend, the name applies both to the warship and the entire collection of warships, is open and welcoming to nearly everyone. The enforcers and merchants here are naturally suspicious and well-dressed visitors, but their suspicion quickly caves to greed as they try to fleece those hopefully naive patrons. Only characters who are obviously affiliated with the Korvosian Guard, the Hell Knight Order of the Nail, or the Sable Company aren't welcome in Eel's End.
Nobody brought a guard uniform with them, right?
Nope.
All right.
No.
DeVargo pays his vice taxes and policies, vice taxes and polices Eel's End well enough that trouble here never impacts the city at large, including a strict policy of handing over anyone he realizes is trying to use Eel's End to hide from the law. The Korvosan Guard rarely has any case to send members out to visit Eel's End. As a result, you guys should find little problem entering.
See, he's obviously into all the illicit stuff, but he serves a purpose by, tempering the more extreme lawlessness.
Ironically, when you guys arrive to Eel's End, it seems slightly more stable than the rest of Korvosa. It doesn't seem like there are any riots occurring here whatsoever.
That's good, I think. But weird, perhaps?
No, it's not too surprising, really.
It's like they have their own law here.
Yeah, the death of the king doesn't mean as much here as it does in the rest of Korvosa.
I guess that would make sense.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna share a map with you guys, but I don't know how much it's gonna show you guys, I guess. Oh, we'll figure it out when we get there. Figure it out when I get there.
I see nothing.
I see map, Eel's End, black.
Now I see some stuff.
Oh, I see terrible lighting because the masts on the ship are blockers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. We're not really here for combat unless you start it, so I don't know.
I like the lighting stuff. It's just some of the stuff is a little weird, like the masts.
How much were we given to cover our expenses?
Quite a bit, and it's already been divided out to the party.
Yeah, I dished that out.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
I didn't realize it was divided out to us. Okay.
Yeah, I can pull up the number, but
well, I have 600 gold right now, so I imagine it was like probably 2,000.
No, it was more than that.
This was an expensive.
Well, I don't have that much gold, so it couldn't have been.
Let's see. She gives you guys a pouch filled of 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, 1,000. Okay.
They really want this guy.
So we each got given like 250.
Okay.
You guys could have, but you didn't even bother to attempt. But you could have tried to bribe her or convince her to give you more.
We're good guys. We don't need to be
You could have
greedy.
been like, oh, it's gonna be such a hard thing to do.
I'm not
Perhaps if it costs more
smart.
for us, we can tell her, like, hey, we actually had to pay out of our pocket a bit for this. Could you reimburse us? If it does cost more than 1,000.
Maybe. It
But
also
yeah, I
might be
also
too
have 800 gold pieces and assorted jewelry and gemstones, so
That's true. You guys do
Hey,
have
got a
some.
chance to sell yet.
Yeah, the
Oh,
city's
that's
kind
right.
of.
We didn't sell it. Yeah, because the city's prices were kind of weird.
Yeah, we couldn't
Anarchy.
sell in the middle of the craziness.
I mean, you can. You just get shit for.
Yeah,
Maybe things aren't as crazy here. Maybe you'll be able to get better amounts. It seems like the riding and stuff's not happening here.
Perhaps we could trade with it. Barter.
Right.
Or
Well, yeah,
perhaps they can
theoretically you could use.
scam us for everything we have.
Yeah, that's likely as well.
Could possibly use the jewelry and gemstones instead of using gold.
All right. Despite your tokens being 5 feet large, keep in mind that you're really not that big when you're on this pier. There are other people all about this pier. Not as many as you would have in the evening, but there are some bums, some drunkards, and some ladies who might be trying to get your attention.
I feel like this might be one of those like each square is 10 feet or something like that kind of maps.
On this little portion, one square is 5 feet, but again, you're not 5 feet large, so tokens can be like rather misleading when you look at it.
Yeah, I get you.
I will follow Cliff's lead because I've never been to a place like this before.
Okay, so yeah, what do you guys do? How do you get to where you want to be?
Probably the most straightforward thing to do.
Are we just going forward?
Do a gather information check to ask which boat, like where I need to go to talk with DeVargo.
Looking for DeVargo? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I thought we were told it was like the big boat at the end or something. And one of them
Well,
Look,
we can, even if we know where he physically is, there's more to talking and
than just knowing where he is.
Where he physically is.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's see. I don't think I can.
On next level up, I will be able to help with this task.
I don't think I get to do free inspiration on diplomacy, but I probably will use
a later thing.
You can get a thing. Yeah, I can get an investigator account that lets me do it on.
I will assist you with the.
So I think I'm going to use an inspiration. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a heightened awareness extract, or I'm going to drink a potion of, or whatever, an extract for heightened awareness on myself. Lasts for 30 minutes.
Yep.
I mean, I could read this out to you guys as well.
Assist.
There are signs on each of the boats.
Yeah, like Pluto was saying, it's not necessarily
but you'll still want to gather
physical location as much as just
like also how
walking in and barging in.
What do I need to do to get an audience with him? Like, what do I got to do to talk to him? Is he is he busy? Is he?
One doesn't simply walk up to
Eel's End.
Yeah.
Whatever
the guy's name is. DeVargo's. Yeah.
I mean, you probably do if you're a big enough big shot. All right, so let's go add in my inspiration or to my diplomacy. Where's the thing to use inspiration? There it is. Okay, and then my actual diplomacy roll.
What Catherine?
Not too bad. So I got a 27 asking about how to meet with DeVargo.
Okay. All right. The sound of carousing booms from the elegantly painted barges moored to this long pier. I don't know why I have such a hard time reading this font. I hate it. I wish I had a different font.
Is it like a PDF you can copy paste into?
Well, I can read from the book, but I don't
Notepad?
have very good lighting. Here, let me just. I'm gonna hold the book up.
Should we all just start carousing and gambling and asking questions?
Sorry, I gotta try to
Oh,
read this to you guys. Okay. Large
not be gambling.
signs painted in several languages are nailed to pilings and hang from ropes slung between barges. The closest barge to the easiest bears a sign that says "The Twin Tigers. Take the tiger by the tail and try your luck." Opposite that, to the west, a boat sign says, "Welcome to the Golden Hawk. No safer stay in Old Korvosa." Further to the southeast is Dragon's Breath Corridor, dream of dragons' dreams at affordable prices, while opposite that is the House of Clouds. The caress of our lovelies will take you straight to heaven. Only the largest vessel, an old warship to the south, bears no signage at all. Short rope bridges or gangplanks provide access to the decks of these ships from the pier and from the decks of other ships.
So to the east, we have the gambling. To the southwest, we have, it sounds like drugs.
One of them's just a hotel.
To the southeast is probably a hotel with hourly rates. And I don't think I caught what this one to the west, the directly to the west might be. But there we go. What is your vice?
Exactly. What is your vice?
So we're trying to get information from these places.
Yeah.
So with the gathering information, you learn that he will be in the bigger ship. And if you want to seek audience with him, hold on one second here. Honestly, you just have to ask. They say though that be careful, he's a testy fellow. If he gets bored with you, you're donezo.
Oh no. It's the Dunzo Manifesto.
He's donezo. You're donezo. I'm having a hard time finding the correct thing. You guys aren't going to there. You're not going there. Or are you?
Well,
Are you guys going to go to one of the other locations? I don't know. You tell me.
Well, Cliff's been asking around. So where have we been asking around?
Probably. I mean, I might have got into like the front rooms of some of the barges, but mostly I'd assume I'm asking around, like out here.
Yeah,
Twin Tigers. We'll be in the Twin Tigers.
You want to go to the Twin Tigers?
It's a gambling place, yeah.
Yeah, that's where we will start asking questions.
No, you already gained information about where he's at and what you need to do. You have not gone into any of the places yet. So now that you have that information, do you still want to go into there?
Yeah, I don't know. Do we want to just walk straight to try to talk to DeVargo, or do we want to check? Because we could also just try to find out what's happening here.
My vote is stay here as short a time as possible, but it's up to you guys. So I'd rather go like straight to DeVargo.
I guess so.
But again, that out of character, that's just paladin in me. If we want to do some more role play and explore around here, then let's do it.
Do we get the impression that there's like, I don't know. I'm just wondering if there's like any sort of lead on, is it acceptable to just walk up and want to talk to DeVargo, or is it like one of those things where like he's only going to talk to people that do business here? Like that's, I guess, part of what I was trying to find out, I guess.
Yes, it is acceptable and people do it all the time. However, some people are donezo if they piss him off. And you're warned that he's surrounded by a lot of people, so you wouldn't want to make any fishy moves, but he meets with people all the time.
Okay.
He also likes to play games.
Oh.
Dangerous games.
Oh. So you have like an island where he hunts people on?
No.
Well, okay. Here's another question then. When we actually get to him, what is our tact going to be? Because he doesn't like the guard. So if we just say, hey, the guard are looking for information, he's probably going to just give us the boot. So we're going to have to come up with a story about why we're looking for this information.
Yeah. I hadn't thought of a specific cover story on that end, other than just saying that this man's made enemies. Not
Why don't we
specifying
pretend
the
that
guards
we
are the enemy.
are big in the real estate in the city, or not big, but we're part of the real estate, and so whatever he's doing is gonna hurt us, and we want to
or a client of ours,
or something
could
like
be
that. Like we're
fair, like-
private investigator. Your client hired you to find out what's going on with him.
Yeah, that would
I like
be
that.
reasonable. Like,
Yeah, okay. Just that sounds good. Like make
like a real estate baron or whatever.
well, don't say anything specific. Just say my
Yeah.
client, right? Just don't give him any information that he can use to
Oh yeah,
suss out. Just
I will.
we've been hired by an individual to find this information
Who
and we'll
highly
just
values
leave it
their
at that.
privacy.
Yes, exactly. That sounds good to me. Okay. So I guess we have a cover story and we know where he is. And it sounds like he takes visitors, so I guess the last possible thing is if he wants to play a game, are we good at games? Like if he wants to gamble for this information, or
I mean, I used to be very good at card games.
okay. Yeah, it sounds like we have all our bases covered.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
I should make a character actually someday who went to Duel Academy. It's like I'll just go challenge people to Yu-Gi-Oh duels.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we'll
The
go to the main
large
bard.
ship tied off to the pier bears the name Eel's End. Its figurehead is a coiling eel with a woman's head. Several junkards, sailors, and revelers dance and drink on the large open main deck here, while the aft deck is relatively clear. A pair of large double doors bearing a complex painting of a spider allows entrance into the stern section of the main deck.
Is there like live music playing that these guys are dancing to?
Sure. There's some beats going on, some street beats.
Somebody's got a boombox out.
Yeah.
Are there any
and at
guards
the
or bruisers, bouncers?
you do
Oh,
see
sorry.
two. You do see two. Let's just call them enforcers at the doors.
All right.
Guards, enforcers, whatever you want to call them.
So, I mean, we just continue going, right?
Yeah, sure. If you guys want to go all the way up to the
We'll
door.
try to go up to the doors. Yep.
And yeah, the guards ask you to state your business.
I tell them that I want to speak
You're
with
right, this dynamic lighting sucks.
Devargo Barvasi about business.
One of the guards says he doesn't want to see anybody. What's your business?
Why tell you if he doesn't want to see anyone?
I'm wondering if I should just like try to bribe him. Okay, so I'm gonna roll a sense motive and see if I like what he's looking for. Is he actually looking for an honest answer, or does he want a bribe? Okay, so I got a 26.
I mean, this guy looks like he wouldn't turn down a bribe if you were to hand him one, but it looks like he's just looking for an honest answer to see whether or not it's worthy of bothering the one who does not want to be bothered.
Okay, I'll try mentioning that we are looking for information about a certain Chalaxian ambassador.
Do you say that certain person's name, or you're just saying a certain?
I just say, yeah, I think I don't say his name. I don't think I say Darvane Ambray's name. I just say we're talking with certain ambassador to Cheliax, which probably is pretty specific anyway.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very intimidating, so you can roll a diplomacy, or you already did, didn't you?
I did not roll a diplomacy.
Oh.
I rolled one earlier for gather.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Roll a diplomacy.
Okay. I'll try.
Anybody can assist if they want to pipe in.
Oof.
Oof.
Yes, I will assist.
Do you have a reroll?
Nope. Not for charisma-based stuff.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, do we have those points? But they're.
I need to have.
No, it's good.
I need to have the thing.
I think our paladin just got
ejected.
recalled.
Well, I think he noticed it happening just before it did too, because I heard him say, "Oh no, it's." Okay, Dohan.
Oh no.
Pretty good.
Okay. Wait. Come on, Discord. Let me roll for. Is my mic staying permanently open?
No, it doesn't look like it is to me.
Okay. Kaeso, did you want to roll a diplomacy assist in this situation?
We didn't have these problems with Ventrilo. Rabble.
I know, right?
I used to use TeamSpeak.
Jesus. Dude, TeamSpeak's trash. It's all about Ventrilo.
I used to use TeamSpeak, yeah.
I hate it.
Maybe you should reinstall Discord. I don't know.
Did it
Reinstall
again.
Windows.
God damn it.
All right. Though
weird.
your
I've never had
allies
that
have not
problem.
said anything, they're just sheer staring at these
I'll say something.
guards. Okay, what are you gonna
Oh
say?
yeah. Well, if you want something said,
I say that we did not come here to speak with him without offering him something in return, which by that I mean, some money. And I don't think money is a waste of his time.
Ooh.
Okay, it looks like it's not crashing this time. I am so annoyed. I tried to roll and it just crashes.
I rolled for you. It's fine. Yeah. You got a 15.
Okay, so I assist.
Unfortunately, Dohan's actually pretty good at diplomacy too.
I'm fairly charismatic.
Do you have both programs in admin, Zurdurium?
I have no idea.
I'm
You
actually
might-
not, but I have a trait that lets me do my intelligence modifier on diplomacy checks.
That
I
may
think
or
I
may
should
not
open
be playing
both
a
in
factor.
admin.
Well, if they're not both in admin, yes. If they already are both in admin, try taking one off and see.
I just play with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, next time it happens, I'll try that.
I
know,
open
like, if
everything in
Discord-
admin. It's so much easier.
Yeah, if like Discord isn't an admin, it'll sometimes act weird when it's like minimized or like not in the foreground.
Yeah, you can't use your push to talk when you have a different active window sometimes. But Ventrilo did that too.
Yeah,
so...
I mean, for
Yeah, I
me,
always had-
it's like if I click on Fantasy Grounds in the wrong way or something, like changing window focus from Discord to Fantasy Grounds, that seems to be crashing it sometimes.
Weird. Sounds
Yeah,
like
I
a
don't know.
problem I don't want to deal with.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
look at video driver updates and stuff later.
Okay, the
Or
guard
next
nod and say, "Oh, yes, he does like money. All right. Come with us."
Okay.
And they lead you inside.
I was almost expecting him to say, "Can I see some of this? Can you prove that you have cash?" Like ask for a bribe.
Well, that's why I was running the sense motive to
Yeah.
see if that was the expectation that we are supposed to pay like the bribe to these guys, but that wasn't the impression I got.
Okay.
Um,
Well, that was a little bit easier than I thought getting in, which is good.
And this character is definitely going to be very good at sense motive as the campaign goes on. It's something I'm going to be pretty heavily investing into.
Why can't you get? I'm putting your guys' tokens in an area and you guys can't see.
Oh, I could see.
Oh, okay, you can.
We are in a room that has these little windows and like a chair. It looks like I think that's like on a platform, on a round platform, semicircle platform. I don't know. It's like where someone sits up there, I guess, to give.
That is correct. There is somebody up there.
I guess somebody
too.
could sit up there with like
Ah.
like a cello or something, perform for the bar seating here. What a strange setup.
Does anybody have any
Alrighty.
performance skills?
Inside the room,
I don't think
there
so.
are
Hey, it's Jason Momoa.
thugs.
And a tiny dragon.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
But this tiny dragon is in a cage.
That's good. That's probably where it should be.
Whoa. All right.
I mean, those
You don't like
dragons helped
dragons?
us.
They did help us, in fact. Yeah, that's
All
true.
right. This large room, once a captain's cabin, has been converted into a throne room of sorts. The walls are thick with spider webs in which scuttle dozens of spiders, some as large as a fist, but most considerably smaller. Those spiders seem content to stay in their webs and do not venture into the room itself, which is furnished with 2 sturdy oaken tables surrounded by chairs. Aft, a wooden stage supports a large leather chair covered with cobwebs and scampering spiders. A narrow door stands to port, hanging ajar and revealing a flight of stairs leading below. An iron bird cage hangs from the ceiling like a chandelier, with a tiny little dragon in it.
Did somebody keep that vermin repellent that we got back at Lamb's? Just, no particular reason.
I actually
Yes.
have some.
Yeah, I have some.
Okay.
Right.
Just in the off chance something happens.
Oh, I guess the door's there is open. Not that you guys can see it. I would like you guys to go ahead and just roll a perception check, just to gauge your surroundings.
Do I get? I think I get inspiration on perception checks. Let me double check real quick.
Dohan has a mission and nothing will distract him from it.
Hey, I rolled well with my 0 bonus.
I guess I don't get them on perception checks. Huh, okay. Yeah, that's alright. It's pretty decent anyway, though.
Oh.
Pretty good bonuses.
Just a 16?
Yep.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Kaeso, unlike some of your other characters you have played, you actually see something.
There's +2 perception.
Which is purely untrained. I just have some wisdom behind me.
All right. I'm gonna whisper this to you because you guys are in a room full of people now, so it's only your information to have, and then you can share it out loud if you want to. That's up to you.
I point and I tug on Cliff's shoulder. Hey, look at that!
If only I had played him on in this campaign. We could just do the thing where I'm like, we all communicate telepathically now. Granted, this level, you'd only be able to do it for like a couple rounds at a time, but it's not until you get to like, I think it was level 8 when we finally got that where we could just communicate with each other telepathically the entire day. So
that was nice.
Every time we had like a negotiation or something going on, we're like everyone's just silent for a couple minutes, and we're all just like arguing with each other telepathically, and like, all right, we have reached a consensus. Like, it probably was super creepy to people that didn't know what the fuck was going on.
All right.
It was really useful in that campaign.
DeVargo, he is a tall, muscular man with shaggy black hair and a fierce glare. He is wearing black leather armor with a steel spider-shaped shoulder baldric and a thick chain crisscrossing his chest, linked together in the shape of a spider. And it looks like the weapons he has are gauntlets. Yep, looks like he's a gauntlet wielder.
He's going in all in this team.
Yeah, let's see if I have a picture of him here. Maybe you guys would like to see him with your own eyes.
Or is that like a
spikes?
Yeah.
With a cestus?
Punching dagger.
Yes.
Okay.
Or a cestus, yeah.
He's got spiders on him.
He is the king of spiders.
He is. He is the king of spiders.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. When you guys arrive into the room, he is evaluating Well, you see some thugs in here, and he's in the middle of evaluating them. And when you guys come in, he doesn't stop. He continues to talk to them, and it seems like he's evaluating 6 thugs and cut purses for recruitment into his enforcer. They're all seated at tables, enjoying sumptuous meals and loud storytelling. And the steel bird cage that hangs from the ceiling holds one of the dragon. And let's see if there's any. He eventually, when he finishes addressing them, he stops and looks at the guards who are now bringing you guys in, and they speak up and say, these people said that they had an offer for you.
Okay. That's my cue, I guess. I will do, like, I don't know, kind of like a bow or something, and say, like, good day. Do I know if calling him King of Spiders is, like, something that is, like, is that something he'd be mad about somebody calling him, or is that, like, a name that he's taken?
No, he wouldn't be mad at that at all.
Okay.
I was going to say, considering his outfit, I think he's leaning into it.
Right.
Oh, yeah, the whole
I just want to make
building's
sure it's like one of those things where
Yeah.
they, like, I call him King of Spiders. He's like, how dare you call me that nickname that all my enemies call me, or I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I just want to make sure if I knew in character maybe. I'd say, like, so I bow and say, like, we're here representing our client trying to get information about a particular Chilaxian ambassador, and seeing as how you have the most extensive information network in all of Korvosa, you are one of the people we wanted to speak with about.
He says,
and I give
please
a
step
compliment.
forward when you're addressing me.
Okay, I will step forward then.
Okay, you do. I moved your token for you. He says, and what is it you ask of me?
I say we're looking for information about one, what was his name? Darvane Ampre. Our client has caught wind of a scheme that that they believe he may be involved in. Obviously this information wouldn't come for free. We're prepared to pay for it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Does anybody else have anything else they want to add to that? And also, would you like to assist Cliff?
Sure.
You guys can roll diplomacies and see what you want to.
Okay.
I could roll intimidate. No, that's probably not a good idea.
I say specifically we want dirt.
I'm too afraid to
on
roll.
Ampre.
Please don't crash.
I'm gonna roll an inspiration.
Okay, I did bad.
Okay, here goes.
It's either roll bad or crash.
Hey, there we go. That's pretty good.
Pick one. You can't have them both.
All right, so I get a 26. And then if Dohan's aiding me, that's a 28. And if Kaeso's aiding me, that's a 30. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I didn't roll good on with the guards, but I was, saving it for the important guy.
Oh, yes. I admit, I do know some things of a delicate matter that involves the Ambassador, but before I agree to just hand over this information to you, I want something in return.
All right. We did bring money, but if there is something else you had in mind, we would be willing to consider that as well. What did you have in mind?
I like money. Money is good. But I also like entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
I knew somebody should have said brought a loot.
I think I know what kind of entertainment he's looking for.
I
But-
call that we play a game of knivesies.
Okay, that wasn't what I thought. I thought he was gonna be like, fight these hopeful thugs.
Or
Oh,
wrestling.
no,
Yeah, I
sure
thought a
it's gonna be a
wrestling
gambling
match.
thing.
Okay.
What's
Do I
knivesies?
know? Do I know what knivesies is?
I'll punch this guy right next to me if you want me to.
What would a role be for a game? I don't know. It's
Probably knowledge.
Still local.
Yeah, probably local.
I mean, if you had a specific lore skill or something too, maybe
Profession gambling.
Or profession gambler, you might know too. But
Yeah. But he says,
I'll just roll the knowledge local.
yeah, that's
just to see if I.
But
I 17. Maybe I know.
I mean, you did have your earlier local role about Eel's End, so
yeah,
we'll just
like I said,
kind of
Cliff
include that.
Probably, if you remember back in my backstory, I did mention that he was like a gambler before he became a private investigator. So I think it would make sense for him to have been here before. Probably not in here, but he probably was at like the gambling boat, the gambling barge, or whatever. Depending how long it's been there.
The ever-popular Knivesies is the game of choice among steeliest pirates, brigands, thieves, and scallywags in Riddleport. Its increasing popularity in Korvosa is in large part due to DeVargo's enjoyment of the game. Knivesies is simple to play. 2 contestants stand on top of opposite ends of a long wooden table. Their right hands are bound to their sides with boiled leather straps. Belt pouches are fitted to their waists, and a dagger is stuck in the tabletop between them. The game begins after a count of 10, during which time observers can place bets by tossing gold pieces onto the table and standing at the end of the table where their chosen fighter stands. As the game begins, each contestant rolls an initiative check. There are 2 ways to win Knivesies. You can force the other contestant to fall off the table, or you can end the game with more gold than your opponent claimed. Snatching a fistful of coins off the table is a standard action, which is a 1d10, that provokes an attack of opportunity. Since each opponent has only 1 free hand, the first round is typically a mad lunge for the dagger, forcing the slower opponent to make grabs for gold. There aren't any more rules beyond this. Most Knivesies games devolve into tabletop brawls, with the first person to drop or touch the ground losing. The game ends once a contestant is unconscious, dead, knocked off the table, as soon as no coins remain on the table, or as soon as any coin is knocked off the table. When the game ends, an unconscious, dead, or detabled contestant is automatically the loser. Otherwise, the winner is determined by which person has the most coins in his pouch. At the end of the game, all money is emptied from the pouches back onto the table. Half the total is paid to the winner, while the remainder is split evenly among all those who stood at the winner's end of the table.
Okay. What a weird game. It sounds like there's a bunch of rules, but it is whoever stabs the other one first.
Basically.
Or last, I guess.
But don't let any coins fall off the table.
I guess another strategy would be to grab a handful of coins and then just kick some off the table to end the game immediately.
Do you lose if you're the one that knocked them off the table, though?
It says when coin falls off the table, the game ends. There are no other rules other than this.
When the game ends, an unconscious, dead, or detabled contestant is automatically loser. So you could even just push them off the table if you really wanted
Well,
to.
yeah, this seems like if you're like a monk, you say in this campaign, you're like, deal, and then you you just do monk things.
But if you guys can't seem to kill each other or knock each other off the table, then whoever has the most coins wins. So, which I feel like that would rarely ever happen. I feel like the coin scenario is like the most rare.
But the game also ends when a coin is knocked off the table.
Yeah, so it feels weird. Like it feels like if you just immediately grab coins, and then the other person, if they don't also grab coins, like if they go grab the knife, you just like kick a coin off the table and then win. Like, right? Am I understanding the rules correctly?
I mean, the knife is just if you want to kill somebody. There are many ways to win.
Although the guy who grabs the knife first, you grab coins, he gets an attack on you, AOO. And then he won initiative, that's why he grabbed the knife, so he stabs you again. So if he can take you out in 2 shots before you get a chance to kick coins off the table.
Well, yeah, but if you win, instead of going for the knife, you grab coins.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like if he goes for the knife,
they would go for coins too.
Then you just kick.
Okay.
You just kick some coins off the table. If he does go for coins, then I mean it complicates.
You have to hope that you have more or
grab more coins, I guess.
So what is the wager that you're proposing? I asked the King of Spiders.
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
Like, are we just playing for gold?
You guys are playing for information. You're gonna give him gold and entertain him.
Okay. But I guess if we win, we get information and also keep our gold, maybe.
Well, you keep whatever gold you win, but it's not much. It's not much money. To these peasants, a lot of money, but to you guys, it's not much.
It's a lot of money for me. I was broke until a couple days ago.
Yeah, well, you won the lottery, the Pathfinder lottery.
Yeah.
If these are the terms, then I guess. Well, actually, okay. So if we lose, what do we lose? Or is this purely for entertainment? And win or lose, we will get the information.
He says, you will play one of my thugs, and I will watch for entertainment.
All right, deal.
Who shall be the one?
I step forward.
I wasn't even going to assume anybody else was going to be the one that does this.
I feel like Xale probably would do well at it, but I don't know if he'd be willing to do it.
Yep. That's what I was thinking.
All right, onto a table.
Not for me, I think.
We'll put you up here. There you go. You guys are on your table, having a good time.
While everybody's getting set up on the table, like there's going to be commotion or people moving about and stuff like that. I'm going to come down just beside Clip, and I'm going to lean over and whisper to him. Trapdoor.
What?
There's a trapdoor in front of the throne room.
Oh.
Trapdoor in front of the throne room.
Was I standing on it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So just
all right.
Yeah. Don't displease him. I suspect that there's going to be like a rancor or something down there.
All the thugs, they move the table over to where I put Dohan and this dude. And then all the thugs get like on the other side of they all pick their side. They think their thug buddy is gonna win this.
All right, I go stand over there too. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't believe in Dohan, no. Yeah.
We all just go stand behind the hopeful thug one.
Dohan, go ahead and
I'll stand behind Dohan.
Oh, I wanted to. Could I cast something on myself before we do that, or is there no casting?
He didn't say that, but that's
okay. I'm fine with just rolling initiative then.
Yeah, the other guy is not, so that's your no. That's on you.
Could I trash talk the guy before I roll initiative? Because I want to intimidate him.
Oh yeah, that sounds like it's perfectly legit. This is a game from Riddleport, after all. I suspect that cheating is part of the game.
Oh, well, who said that?
I guess if I had done it, I would have been able to use my heightened awareness to boost my initiative. Because I already had it on me.
Dohan trash talks the other guy.
Yeah.
What does he say?
I tell him that that knife is going to be the least of your worries.
Oh.
That I am a Shawanti, and that I was fighting since before you even knew how to throw a punch.
It's like, I really should want you to win. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No.
What the fuck was that?
It was the soundboard
Soundboard.
we were talking about earlier.
Oh man.
Discord has added one of the most annoying tools. Like,
I might actually
why
be to
did we
make
do
use
this?
of that. I could like
Yeah.
make a dragon roar. Or
This one's
something.
also fairly equivalent. Yeah. It's so obnoxious though.
Oh, how about this one?
Were you gonna roll initiative?
Oh, no.
No. Don't play any music ones, please. No music ones
No.
whatsoever.
Oh, someone might copyright strike the air horn.
Yeah. No, the
You
air
can
horn's
turn
fine.
you can mute that on your end if you get annoyed
Yeah, but
with
I
it.
don't want to have to.
Yeah. I understand.
Okay, let me get the effect on him.
That is an awesome intimidate roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shaken affects intimidate or initiative, doesn't it?
I don't know if it does.
Hmm.
Let me check.
I don't think it matters.
It normally doesn't
anyways.
come up
Yeah.
because normally you get shaken after initiative.
It does affect initiative because it affects ability checks.
Yeah.
And initiative is a dexterity
Oh, yep,
ability
it
check.
does. Yep, it sure does.
Okay.
Oh,
there you go.
is initiative considered a ability check?
It's an
stat
ability
check?
check.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Just that most of
Interesting.
the time you're already in combat when you're
Yeah.
getting minus.
Yeah, the exceptions being stuff like
I give him like a
stuff like
big
this,
like
where
roar, like how I would like
sometimes
begin
get
to
hit with a
spar with another
haunch where you're
Shawanti.
shaken for like 5 hours or something like that, and then you're just like, yep, all my initiative rolls in this dungeon are gonna be.
All right. Him and his thugs throw coins and bets onto the table. There are now 29 gold pieces
Alright.
on the table.
I will also throw at least one gold piece, so that way I can get money.
Alright.
I'll throw 4 gold pieces to be polite.
Because it seems to be what everybody else is doing, I'll toss 6 gold pieces in there.
You guys should be throwing more. You don't believe in
High
me?
roller.
I will stand back against the wall and not
I
participate.
refuse to participate.
Actually, that's right. I didn't need to roll. I could have just chosen the amount. I throw 10 gold pieces in there. There we go.
You ain't getting it back unless you win. All right, okay. So, round 1, it looks like he beat you on initiative. Even after being shaken.
Rude.
So, he's going to go for the dagger, which is a move action. And then he's going to use the dagger and stab at you.
Does Dohan have improved unarmed?
No.
Okay.
He does have. Well, is he still a shaman, or did he rebuild into a blood rager?
No,
Right,
I'm a
this is
shaman.
gonna say longsword because I'm just rolling the thing, but it's not. It's not a longsword. Okay, all right. He misses because he's a little shaken. He's like, dude, this guy's gonna kick my ass.
Because Dohan has like the thing where you can turn his arms on fire or some shit, right?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I don't think this guy knows that, but shit, dude.
Yeah, oh, he doesn't know that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm like thinking. Like, I'm like not actually concerned about this guy getting the knife. I'm like, Dohan doesn't need the knife.
Let me zoom in here. All right. Okay, Dohan. The knife has already been picked up. What would you like to do?
So I get a standard and a move, like normal, right? Just one
Yeah,
of
it's
my
a
hands is
normal
bound.
rounds. Mm-hmm.
So I can't use both of my hands for something. I can only use one hand.
Right. One's tied.
To the other guy.
Okay. And it takes a standard action to gather coins?
Yeah, so if you gather coins, it'll be a 1d10 of how many coins you pick up.
And it provokes.
True.
Which also is like another reason if you're a monk, like they grab the dagger and start picking shit up, you're just like punching them anyway. Like
It just occurred to me that by tossing more coins onto the table, I've extended the duration of the game, which was a mistake.
Well,
we only need more coins, right?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yes.
Just knock the guy out.
That's the other option.
Could,
You just
but-
knock him out, then or kill him.
But I'm gonna gather 1d10 coins, I guess.
He's
Because
gonna
he
take an
keeps
attack
getting
of opportunity.
AOs. That's the problem.
You have 2 coins. He hits you. Is a dagger 1d6?
It's 1d4.
Oh, I'm gonna have to edit this.
I can take the hits.
Oh, he almost rolled a crit, didn't he? There. Okay, it's no longer a sap. It's a dagger. Alright, he stabs you. Oh, still doing non-lethal? Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, I took the lethal.
Alright. Whatever. Alright, so you have 2 coins. How many? Okay, I know I put on 29 coins. Kaeso put
I
on...
put 4.
2
Kaeso put
coins? 10 coins. Okay. So there's 33?
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
There's
let me
43.
just- You're right, 43.
Mm.
Damn, you guys really did extend it, didn't you? Good job.
Well, maybe. Dohan got 2 coins now. If this guy just tries to stab him, Dohan could just kick a coin off the table and end the game, right? I win. I have 2 gold coins. You have none.
Well, you can't kick all coins off the table. They're not all in the same spot.
Oh,
No, but the game ends
I
if
thought it ended
one
if
coin
one
falls
coin got
off.
kicked off. Was I misunderstanding that?
Let's double check here. The game ends once a
It makes more
contestant is
sense if it's
unconscious,
all
dead,
of them
or
are
knocked
gone,
off the
but
table as soon as no coins remain on the table, or as soon as any coin is knocked off the table.
yeah,
It
yeah.
specifies any coin.
Yeah, like it's specific about that for some reason, which is it seems like it's a flaw in the game design on it,
Maybe.
but like I mean this probably wasn't made by like a game designer, so
No, it was made by a
But
bunch
at
of
the same
drunks
time,
and
though-
universe.
in universe it was made by a bunch of yeah.
You know, the dude probably knows the rule, right? So he'll try and get coins instead of stab.
Maybe.
You know,
I
unless
mean,
it looks like he can kill Dohan in a single attack.
Yeah,
Why
it
would
could
he
be
do
one of
that?
those things too where it just doesn't happen, especially if it's like one that's happening here because it's for this guy's entertainment, and it's probably like maybe it's like it could be that it's like a faux pas to use an underhanded trick like that to win. I grab 2 coins and kick one off the table. I win.
He's gonna stab at Dohan. Oh, he misses.
I guess I'm confused too. Like, is there a mechanic in the
Okay.
game where a coin can be accidentally knocked off the table? Like, if you grab coins, is there like a D100
Alright,
or something?
I'm gonna gather more coins.
Okay.
All right.
If I had sleight of hand, I could like try to knock one off myself.
He's
and make
gonna
it look like it
stab
wasn't
at you
me.
again.
Or if I had like mage hand.
Oof,
Nothing.
he's
I was gonna
missed.
say magic, yeah.
All right, don't.
Magic and feats to conceal your
I'm
magic.
gonna take another 10 coins.
And he does! Nice!
Called his shot. Dohan's the Babe
He
Ruth
just
of
rolled
knife
a
seas.
perfect roll. All right, so there's still 27 coins on the table.
I'm gonna take these coins and then I'm gonna beat the shit out of them.
Oh, okay.
Because I already
Just
have
leave
more
one
coins,
coin,
right?
Leave one coin on the table and then start beating the other guy.
Well, I
Just
have.
flex on him.
I have what? I have 18 coins. That's more than half.
All right, he's gonna push his. I don't think he's shaking anymore. Actually, let me take that off now.
You sure?
Yeah.
I rolled pretty high.
Yeah, it's been 4 rounds. All right,
Okay.
he's gonna try to stab at you.
Oh!
Oh. It's just a dagger. It's just a dagger.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's fine. The guy feels everybody cheers. They're like, yeah, our man is winning, yeah. All right, Dawn.
I'm gonna throw a whatchamacallit. I'm gonna use my ability where my fist is fire and touch him.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Now I just have to knock him down or whatever, right?
Actually, that's true. You can knock him off the table, too. That ends the fight, so you can bull rush him or whatever.
As long as you don't. Well, you can't bull rush people off of edges, technically.
Yeah, you just gotta do it hard enough.
Or wait, can you? You can bull rush people off edges. You can't displace them or
Can't
whatever that is.
reposition them.
You can
Reposition them. that's it.
reposition them.
Yeah. But you also got to keep in mind that you guys are tied together.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fiery punch him now.
Well, yeah, but even if you get knocked off the table with him, I assume that you would win because you have coins and he doesn't.
Actually, no. What I'm gonna use this ability. I haven't used this ability yet. I'm
Yeah,
gonna use
does he
my
get knocked
Fury
off?
Hex on myself.
Fury Hex.
Yes. I can incite a creature within 30 feet into a Primal Fury.
Ooh.
I'll receive a +2 morale bonus on attack rolls and +2 resistance bonus on saving throws against fear for a number of rounds equal to my Wisdom modifier. So for 3 rounds. And that'll be my standard action.
Okay. So what does it look like to them then? What just happened?
I get really angry.
But you don't take an action. Okay.
Well, I didn't like pick up money and it didn't attack him.
Yeah.
I just use a standard action.
So to them, they think you just threw away as your round. He
Well,
laughs.
I'm like
and
going,
stabs
"Ah."
at you. He misses. Your roaring is too much.
All right, now I'm just gonna take the dagger from him.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna combat maneuver to disarm him.
All right.
Provokes, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a?
No.
Nope. Okay, he's gonna stab it. Oh, he hits.
Yeah.
You hit his CMB or
Alright.
CMD.
Yeah, I take his dagger.
No. He looks
Alright.
shocked. The
He's
crowd
like, oh shit.
gasps. All right. He's gonna reach for some coin.
I guess I get an attack of opportunity now.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 3 coins. Which means there's 24 coins left on the table. Cliff, you missed.
I dragged his thing over to him.
All right. Dohan.
I'll attack him.
All right. Where's the shit? He'll hit.
Wait.
All right. You wound him. Oh, He's gonna reach for some coins.
I'll attack him.
Oh!
Ooh. I need to write down this. He's got 13 coins.
Yeah, to my 18.
He has a chance. He has a chance. All right. And if you guys look over at the Spider King, he's having a great time. He's thrilled. This is a great match. Good match. Very thrilled. Okay. Dohan.
I'll stab him.
Ow.
Or attempt to, I guess. No.
Nope. That's a miss.
Okay.
All right. Round 8. Oh, you know what? We're gonna go for more coins. You keep missing all.
Oh, and I get to attack him opportunity.
There are 13 coins left. Oh, that hits. Oh.
He's making him suffer here. Nickel and dime.
Well, the nice thing is that I could just take coins while he provokes. So now it's my turn, right?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm actually gonna take some coins this time.
You can't have the dagger and take coins.
I can't like use my foot to like take the coins.
No.
No.
Huh.
Where is he putting the coins that he takes?
You guys have
You
pouches.
have a pouch.
Okay. So yeah, how would you get it from your foot into the...
Okay.
You could like throw the dagger off the table or something, right? That's fine.
I guess so. Oh, I guess
If
I'm
you
just
had
gonna
a
attack him
third
then.
arm, I suppose.
Just do the pirate thing. Punch it
Prehensile
in the
tail.
teeth.
Or that.
Oh yeah, then you wouldn't be able to take attack opportunity with it, but he theoretically probably could do that too, right?
Oh, you. All right, round 9. He is going to reach for some more coins.
Do you have more than half the coins?
I believe I did. I had 18, right? And there was 29.
30.
No, there's 40.
No, there's 43.
Oh, there's 43.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what is he at now? I don't think he's at 18 yet.
He has a lot.
He is at 18 right now.
And
And there are 9 coins left.
Am I wrong?
Wait, I thought there's 43 or 45 coins.
I think it's 43.
So there's 7 coins left.
I don't know how Matt got his number, but I have 18, and I've been subtracting
Yeah,
from
I have 18.
43.
Because I rolled a 2 and then a 6 and then 10.
Yeah, so that's 36. 43 less 36 is 7. So there's 7 coins left.
There's 7 coins left. But we're both at 18.
Not according to the calculator. I've been
18.
using a
Oh, you're right.
calculator.
You're both tied at 18 right now.
Okay. We're both tied at 18. So
Alrighty, then I will change the calculator's number, even though.
and the win is we need whoever we need to have more coins, right?
Or
Yes.
knock somebody out.
Or just knock them out.
Yeah.
Oh, so if I knock him out and he has more coins than me, I win anyway.
Yeah.
Unless he
You don't.
gets the
It
last
doesn't matter how
coin.
many coins you have if you knock him out.
But if he gets all 7 of the coins,
Then
then
it ends.
he wins.
Then it ends if nobody's been knocked out. Okay. So that is his turn. It's your turn.
I'll try to stab him.
Yeah, I went through the chat history. You each have 18.
Maybe Secret just missed the 2 or something.
I don't. I guess. So you hit and you hurt him.
Yep.
Okay. He's looking real greedily at those coins. He's gonna reach.
If he gets 9, he wins, or 10, or 7 or
7.
higher.
Ooh, he only picked up 1 coin. They're so spread out. It's hard.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that greedy
That
look in
might
his
do
eye
it.
cost him.
Oh, sure did, didn't it?
That's crazy because he could have won there if he rolled a 7 or
Spider
higher.
King laughs and cheers. Yeah.
I mean, that was
a
actually
close game.
Probably a pretty good show. Like, you got stabbed
Yeah.
a bunch before taking the dagger.
Both of them are really beat up
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Like, that's actually probably like.
I look towards the Spider King and I say, "Are you not entertained?"
I was exactly.
Yeah, I am entertained. Who wants to play next?
I throw the dagger at one of the other guys.
Like, hurtfully? Like,
I attack the other thug.
My
I'm
intent
throwing
is
the
just to
dagger.
just hand them the dagger, but I'm kind of hyped up on energy right now, so I throw it at them.
Okay.
It stabs him in the eye. Everybody cheers.
Everyone cheers, yeah. Except for the guy that got stabbed.
I surreptitiously go over and
I guess I cut our bonds before I do that, and then I toss the dagger.
I help the unconscious thug.
Oh yeah,
None of the other thugs help.
I can heal check him.
I have rebuked death. It's okay.
He's been rebuked. Put the rebuked condition
works
on
too.
him.
I slap him awake and wrap his wounds, and that's it. That way he has nice scars.
Then you get half of that 43, and
No, I take
guess-
all of it.
no, you get half, and
No,
then the people
the way
who
the
bet
rule-
on you get the other half.
Yeah, so
divided evenly.
me and Kaeso split the other half of that 43.
Oh, okay.
Wait a second. So even though I bet more, you get
Yeah.
half?
The betting doesn't make sense.
Yeah, actually, that's a good
Like,
point.
you never want to bet that much.
It should be like proportional to how much you bet, right? But
This definitely sounds like a game come up with in Riddleport.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just make sure that you got the stronger guy.
I think the idea is that you always bet around the
Some
same
guy
amount
was
everyone
trying to
else bets.
scam some other
Otherwise you
people.
get screwed.
Everybody did it. They all had a good time. It became an
Yeah.
actual thing.
tell you what, you did bet twice as much as me, so you can take I'll take like 1/3 of that half, and you can take the 2/3 of that half. That makes sense.
Alright. I walk away from the table after that with
So,
my
Dohan
wound.
would get like
22.
22, yeah,
And
and
you can do
then
7 and 14.
yeah, I get 7, and Kaeso gets 14.
There you go.
That's fair-ish.
I'm trying to work those numbers out, and I could theoretically end up in a position where I win less than I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Anyway,
very easily.
Don't think about
Ideally,
it.
everyone would bet the same amount of the spectators. That's the only way to make it, like, fair.
Who said anything about fair?
so anyway, as Cliff continues talking with the Spider King, I just sit there scratching my head trying to work these numbers out. Something's not adding up.
But still, if you side with the majority, you still could get less than you put in. You have to side with the minority. and
It's
win.
one of the advantages of going for the one that people aren't going to bet on.
Yeah.
And that way the game kind of sets odds organically. The person who's perceived to be the favorite's you don't get as good a bet on him.
Mm-hmm.
So who else wants to play Knivesies?
But think about it this way, though.
I don't know if anybody wants to really play Knivesies, to be honest.
If you have two people on each side who side with like their person, they each bet 5. There's 20 coins on the table. Winner gets 10, and the two people who won get their 5 back. They just make their money back if everyone bids evenly.
The point is to pay the winner, not necessarily the betting people. But the betting people could come out with money because the losing side, I don't know.
That's fine. That's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, the only
It's
way
the
the betting
spectacle
people
that
get
counts.
money is if they bid low and pick the winner on the minority side.
He wants
That's
us
like
to
the only way
play
to
more?
guarantee.
It sounds like
Other
he wants
people.
more,
Not you.
Okay.
but
Don't
I'm
get
not
Yeah, somebody
here
more.
else
for
play.
this.
I'll give you Fury.
I will not take part in this. I say it goes against my code, if anyone asks.
I'm like debating if I want to. I probably don't. But on the other hand, okay, so I'm gonna try to get a sense on if like we have to, I guess. Like, does
That's a
it
good
seem
question.
like
What was your diplomacy score earlier before I
my diplomacy
started?
roll? It was pretty high. It was
Not
30.
yours, like with all the
It was a
assistants.
28.
Yeah, no, with all the assistants, my final
It's
check was a
30.
30.
30. Okay,
with
was
the
it 30?
assist
Oh,
that I
okay.
had on there. Yeah, because I had 2 people assist as well.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll sense motive.
By the way, I'm going to update my video drivers. If I quit out or something, I'll be
That's
back.
24.
You think that he's not amused enough and
He wants more.
he wants more.
That was a great showing. I mean, I don't
It
know
was.
how we
One
could
great
do
I
any
think
showing.
better
we.
than that.
Well, I
Oh,
think
he's
we got
amused.
him in a
No,
good
he
mood,
wants more.
so we
Yeah,
just
yeah.
want to carry it home.
Theoretically,
I don't think it matters whether we win or lose this next one. He just wants more blood sport.
Yeah, he
I'm
wants more
wondering if
entertainment.
it's maybe one of those things too, where it's like I could just pay him money, but maybe this will make us not have to pay a bribe to him.
Yeah,
So
I think it's worth doing more, says the guy who doesn't want to do more.
yeah. If you think so, then you go fucking do it.
Just get up there and do it. It's fine.
I'll roll a D100
Do it the paladin
on
way and hug him.
on 90 or higher. On a D100, I'll do it.
Oh god.
I'll do it. I'm not.
This really doesn't seem like a paladin game, honestly.
It's not.
It's not.
48, not doing it.
I'll do it.
Cliff isn't afraid to fight for Korvosa.
Okay.
I'll
Alright.
give you inspiring words of wisdom.
Now that we
an
already
offer
know
no.
how it
I will
works, we
give you
don't
inspiring words of
actually
fury.
we don't actually have to
Much
play it
better
out
than
unless
wisdom.
you guys want to play it out, because it will take some time like it did last time. But
I'm whatever, but I am gonna give him fury to
yeah.
increase his odds of winning.
We could
yeah.
roll we could toss a coin and see whether or not you win or lose. I don't know.
Hey, no, I think I have a better than a coin flip chance of winning this.
Okay, you want to?
I think my chances are actually pretty good.
All right, we're gonna put you against Thug number 2.
Okay.
Let's roll his initiative.
I'm gonna shit talk this guy some more too.
Yeah, intimidate him right off the top.
All right. What I'm going to do.
I roar at him and tell him that you will
Guys,
suffer the same fate as your
You
friend
are
there.
scary, man. You're on a roll tonight with that intimidate.
Jeez.
It's just, it's the force of
Oh my-
personality, okay?
Oh, wait, hold
You
on.
can't be afraid of what others think.
Where's the combat tracker? What? Where's my combat tracker? There it is. Okay. I need to remove this bonus to knowledge and perception because I'm going to dismiss heightened awareness to boost my initiative.
You know what this reminds me of? I don't remember the name of the movie, but it's like an exaggerated documentary of like Tommy Wiseau and the filming of The Room. And there's a scene
Oh
where
yeah.
they're filming, and it's the part where the guy like bullies and intimidates one of the main characters in the movie of The Room, and the guy just comes at the other one like really really hard, and like Tommy Wiseau's reaction to that was like, oh my god, he monster.
He monster.
Yeah, this is the I am well, Tommy Wiseau is a weird guy. This
Yeah.
like doesn't like what I'm trying to explain probably doesn't translate well, but like it was just very funny to me that the director who was trying to get like a very intimidating guy for this role sees this guy being so intimidating that while they're filming it, his response is, "Oh my god, he monster." That's what I imagine them like what they see Dohan as right now. Like they're like, "Oh my god."
All right, here goes. I'm gonna roll my initiative now. Unfortunately, I have the dex damage, but you know, it's
You have
fine.
dex damage?
I do. Do I want to use that, or want to use a hero point to re-roll?
Use a hero point.
I'm gonna use the hero point to re-roll.
Hero, not
Or
hero.
a story point, whatever it is.
Yeah, because I think I can. There's a 50-50 chance I roll better than that.
I think it's good.
Yeah. There's actually a higher chance you roll better. Right?
Nope, I rolled worse.
Because you can't roll a 0.
Do it again.
Surely you won't roll a 1 or 2
Surely
or
I
3.
we'll use one more hero point. I can use multiples of these on one roll, right? It's in here that says I can only roll once.
How
I
many
didn't
do
have
you
any
have
notes that
left?
said
You're keeping
no.
track of that?
I am. Now I'm down
Yeah,
to
you
3
can keep
points after
using
this.
them.
Okay.
I still have 6.
I have 7.
I've used like none.
We still have like, I don't know, after this portion of the book, we still have about a third of book 1 to go through.
Oh.
Pluto!
All right.
Okay, you cannot
Use another
roll
one.
worse. You cannot roll
We're
worse.
just gonna burn them all here. Fuck
Oh
it.
my god, what are
It's
we
gonna
doing?
be another
You're
one.
just trying to beat
Watch.
his
We're
initiative?
rolling dice. That's what we're doing.
I just want to win an initiative roll.
Are we just re-rolling initiative?
Yes.
All right,
you
I got
go.
my original
Yeah,
roll.
take the original roll.
Yay!
We're gonna use
Started.
3 hero points to use the original roll that I started with.
Oh no.
Cliff
I
is
should
like,
just use
I'm a
it.
hero,
I
I'm a
should just
hero,
use
I'm
it
a
on
hero,
AC.
I'm a hero.
Yeah.
I'm a hero.
Should just
I'm a
use it
hero.
on AC.
You can do
I'm
both.
here.
Use it on AC
All right.
too.
Well, maybe this guy rolled low on his initiative. Who knows?
I think I
So-
intimidated him.
Well, yeah, he because of the shaking, you beat his.
Oh, okay, perfect. I go grab the knife.
I
and
don't know
stab
if it's
him.
perfect, but that's good. Okay. All right, round 1. You go for the knife, and you.
How many
stab.
coins are on the table?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I gotta roll that. Oh.
Did you guys pay any coins in? Did you guys gamble on me?
I'll throw some coins in.
Doing some gamba.
I'm gonna throw.
Wait, let me double check. I was just about to throw like a bunch of dice. I'm not sure if that's the right amount. Yeah, it was. Okay.
I'm gonna throw this many coins.
Oh my god, you guys.
I throw 16 coins.
We got
You're-
45 coins then.
You're making Cliff's odds really hard. Okay.
No, it's fine. He just kills him.
If I get the
Oh,
dagger,
okay.
actually, the more coins on the tables, the better, because this guy's
I-
going to be the one trying to grab him, probably.
Watch, I'm gonna do it again.
Oh.
Nice.
Well, do you have that many coins?
Yeah, I have like
Yeah.
572 gold pieces.
Using the bribery fund.
Oh, okay.
He's just pulling handfuls of coins out of his pouch. He
Yeah.
doesn't care.
I
The
bet-
Spider
I bet the
King's
boss
eyes
likes
light
that.
up at your wealth. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
how many?
Great game.
Let's hold on a minute. This is a lot of money.
Spider King's
This
actually
guy
gonna
is
like
never
slowly
going to
kind
be able to
of
pick up the coins.
stand over at this side of the table so that he actually wins some.
He's telling his guy like,
Is it
if you
Spider
don't
King
fucking win
putting
this,
coins
you're
in?
out. He's being double intimidated.
Yeah, does the Spider King put money in too?
No.
Oh, but if he puts in 1 coin, he could win all these coins.
Oh, that's true. Because this is
You don't have to
rigged.
bet to win.
Oh, really?
I mean, he
That's
wins.
No, just
Even if he
whatever
doesn't put any
side of the
money in.
table you win. Yeah.
Okay,
If his
I'll
thugs
stand
win the
on
money, it's
side
This
his.
game's
with,
This is his
this
money no
game's
matter
so
what.
stupid.
Cliff.
Yeah, it's
This
always
is
his money.
absolutely a Riddleport game. Riddleport rules.
Oh my
You
God.
spend the money, and I
Riddleport rules.
take
That
the
sounds
winning.
like what would be said by the people playing this game. They're sitting there chanting Riddleport rules, Riddleport rules,
Oh my god.
and they're like
Okay.
playing this game that makes no sense.
All right. Are you
Alright.
gonna stab him with the
Yes, I
dagger?
am. That's
Okay.
the only part of this game that makes sense. I miss,
You
but
miss,
whatever.
okay.
I have the dagger.
I'm gonna give you Fury on your next round.
Okay.
He's going to provoke from you, but he's gonna try to trip you.
Oh, this one's got some gumption.
Okay. Seems like a weird decision.
Attack of opportunity.
I missed. All right, he
Oh!
tripped me.
He
Oh,
trips you,
boy.
which means you're prone now.
Yeah, I don't really know what the point of that is, but I guess this prevents me from attacking him
It's-
for a round.
Yeah.
Your AC's lower.
I mean, just get up.
Yeah,
and
but
then-
the next turn, I stand up, I provoke an attack of opportunity.
yeah, I'm gonna give you Fury. You have a +2
Maybe
bonus
he has
to
unimproved unarmed.
whatchamacallit.
Do I need to do that
Oh,
manually, or is there an effect?
I'll put a thingy on you.
Okay. So I just stand back up then and provoke. I
Let's
mean,
do Fury.
I don't know. This, I guess if it's in line with the kind of thing that somebody that likes playing this game would like, the sort of nonsense that they might try.
Would do.
I'll
Yeah,
trip
yeah.
this guy that's got a
Oh,
dagger. Oh wait, he just stood back up.
Trip him again.
Like it'd be a good
Yeah.
play if he. I don't know.
What the
If he
hell?
had
If
improved
he had
unarmed.
improved arm strike. Or
He
something.
doesn't. But he
That might
felt
make
good
sense.
about it, and everybody cheered. So, all right, he's gonna go for some coins.
Wait, no, I haven't taken my turn yet.
You stood up.
Yeah, and then he can attack, right? As a standard
Is
action.
it just
I
a move
guess-
action to stand up?
I guess so.
I think
That's
Uh,
why. That's
ju-
why I was confused on what he
I
was
guess you
trying
don't
to
really
do.
drop your weapon when you get tripped, do you?
No, that's why I was
Yeah.
surprised. If he tried, I'm surprised he didn't try to disarm. That might have made more sense. But
I'm having trouble with this thing right now. Just
Alright,
add a
well-
+2 to your attack. You'll get this for 3 rounds until I figure out how to do this.
oh, it
Okay,
still
you
has
hit-
a -4 for prone, which shouldn't actually
Yeah.
be there, but whatever. Okay. I do 2 damage to him.
Alrighty. And he's going to pick up 6 coins. He looks at all the coins on the table. He's, I don't know.
Okay, there you go.
I don't know about this one, but he has 6 coins and you don't, so there's
He's
that.
winning, I guess.
Yes.
Oops, sorry. Let me take
All
it
right,
off.
round 3.
Hold on a second. That's not supposed to be 3 attacks. It's supposed to be 2 attack.
Cliff.
Nope, it's my actual turn now.
Yeah.
Attack him again.
Okay, there you go. Now you have 2 attack.
You.
Okay.
All right. He's going to try to take the dagger away from you because
How dare he?
picking up 119 coins seems a little difficult. Just a little.
Try it to the death.
12?
Versus my CMD?
Yeah.
That's exactly my CMD.
Oh, I meet.
Yeah.
He takes the dagger from you.
At least you stab him.
At least I stabbed him.
True.
And you still have the Fury for one more round.
Cool. I'll probably use it to take the dagger back.
Yeah.
At least attempt to.
Which means it's your turn now.
Alright, I'll try to take the dagger back with a CMB. Where's my CMB? Ugh, it's not very good.
I believe in you.
Nope. I was hoping just getting the dagger
Let me
first would be
take
enough,
the
but
attack of
it's not
opportunity.
looking good. Yep.
He misses.
Okay.
It's okay, he's got nothing.
Okay, but it is his turn now.
Yeah.
So he's gonna stab at you. He misses.
It's a big old nothing burger.
Okay. Do I keep trying to take... I don't have the bonus to my CMB anymore. Do I try to take the dagger back, or do I just try to grab some coins?
There's a lot of coins down there.
Well, yeah, but I don't have to grab all of them. I just gotta get more than him. He's only got 6 right now.
Yeah, but the game. I mean, what do you get? I mean, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't
I
worry.
mean, you
Don't
can
worry
try
about
the
it.
trick
Don't worry
of
about
grab
it, okay,
coins and
yeah.
then knock them off or
And then
whatever.
kick one off the table. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking maybe doing that.
That'd be a good insurance plan. So I'd grab coins, I guess.
All right, I'll provoke and grab some coins. I gotta
Hey,
have more than
mine's
him
pretty
now.
good.
All right. Let me stab you. Nice and good. Oh wait.
And I only put 8 of them back in the pouch. I hold on to another one.
Oh.
Oh, fancy.
Oh.
All right, he stabs me. It's not very nice.
Nope. All right, it's his turn. He's gonna
Do you use
stab you.
sleight of hand to hide that? Oh, I guess he's just gonna dumb stab you anyways.
He misses.
All right, I throw a coin off the table.
Now
I don't know.
you're playing riddle roles.
That might provoke, but
It does, but everybody kind of like looks kind of like shocked at like what just happened. He misses. All the thugs are like, "Wait, is that it? Does that mean the game's over?" Oh, they're all like confused.
Yep, I'm afraid so. I win because I have grabbed 7 coins and you have only grabbed 6.
The Spider King claps. Genius.
I would have never thought to do something like that.
He solved the game.
You wouldn't believe the work I've done solving the game of tic-tac-toe.
All right. He now seems delighted.
All right. And I only took a couple stab wounds.
Yeah.
Actually, I only
Only a
took 1 stab wound. A single stab wound.
Just one. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to take a stab at this game?
They should come out with like a version 2 of this game.
He returns to his throne.
Where if you knock a coin off the table, then you lose. And then add like a chance that when you grab coins, you accidentally knock one off.
He says, come here. Let's talk. That's enough amusement for now.
I will step like just before. Well, I'll go step onto the trapdoor. Screw it. I was thinking about about stepping in front of it
How
and like
dare you
knowingly looking at
assume-
it, and then stepping onto it anyway to like kind of make it clear that I know it's there.
Yeah,
Got
okay.
all the money.
All
I don't
right.
know if that's like a good play or not. I think I'll do it. It shows that I trust him.
Okay.
I don't know if he'll pick up on it, but that's what I'll do.
All right. Okay. He says, oh,
Oh yeah, how much money did we get?
it's like 119
I got
coins.
half of 119, so I get 60.
Yeah.
He, says, yes, I have some letters, some rather racy letters for the ambassador. And he points out to you guys, While these letters have brought me plenty of income, I'm sure the ambassador will soon find a way to render the letters useless as blackmail material. I am willing to let go of these letters for 1,500 gold pieces.
That seems like pretty steep offering, or a pretty steep amount for blackmail material that's soon to be useless anyway.
So you're doing like a diplomacy to...
Perhaps if I were to give you these jewelry and gemstones that we've come into, valued at about 800 gold pieces, and cover the rest of it with another 300 in pure gold.
I add, whatchamacallit, yes, and jewelry can be worn much more easily than coin. You should flaunt your wealth.
You guys want to roll diplomacy?
Sure. And I'll use my inspiration on this as well. Oof, yeah, I need to use that inspiration.
I will assist. I don't know
Okay,
what I'm saying to
17.
assist. I'm like, just, yeah, those are pretty gems. Really pretty gems. Really pretty.
The best gems.
Only the best.
Deal!
Okay. Are we splitting 300 gold pieces to, or do you guys want me to just
Yep.
pay that
Yeah.
out?
No, we'll split it between us. So there's 4 of us, so
75 each,
yes.
Sure.
right? 75
75
times 4,
worth.
I
Yep.
think. Okay. Plus, I'll remove these
yeah.
assorted, or I'll put these assorted jewelry and
Yeah.
gemstones into the party sheet because we're just giving those over.
Mm.
That way I don't
So
have to
go
sell
down
them.
to 495 gold pieces worth of wealth.
Yep. Did you guys get your
Alright.
winnings from the last game?
Yep. Or I
No,
got
I
mine
mean
late.
the people who, like, how many people were on the side of Pluto?
What?
Oh yeah,
In
you
the
need to give
game.
part of your winnings to
Maybe
him.
only Dohan.
Was
Don't
it just
forget.
Dohan?
Oh, yeah.
So I think we just split those winnings.
So
Yeah,
Dohan gets 59
He
gold.
holds his hand out while you're
He
like...
gets less than he paid, actually.
Oh, that's
but
Wait,
fine.
how much did you put in?
A lot.
a lot.
Oh. Yeah, so Pluto got 60, Dohan got 59.
I'm basically
Okay.
just paying into this, but
Yeah, basically.
Alrighty. He claps his hands in delight and thanks you for your generosity and entertainments, and he calls 4 of his enforcers to watch over you guys as he goes and retrieves these letters.
what? Okay.
I
I'm gonna
Like he
roll
leaves
sense
the room
motive
or
just in
what?
case I
Yeah,
think
he's
about to
leaving
have
the
them-
room.
In case I think he's just gonna bail with the money. Do I think he is being honest about going to get the letters?
Yeah, you think he's being honest. He has no reason to bail. He was being
Okay.
serious about, like, these letters hold no value to him anymore.
Okay.
Besides the value we're giving him, which is quite a bit.
Well, yeah. It's not like he's saying that they're soon not going to have blackmail value for him. So
Yeah.
I think he senses which way. He probably senses that there's going to be actions taken against him soon. Like he might not know we work for the guards, but he might. Well, like yeah, just the fact that he knows that like we're
after him.
He knows there's people that are coming down on him.
I mean, he could just as easily assume that we're working for some other crime boss that wants to take him down.
Well, yeah, that's what we kind of implied.
All right,
I
not
got 35
too
cents
long
motive.
later.
So
He returns a few minutes later, and he's holding up his letters, and he's looking up at you guys, and he sits down in his chair, and he says, "You know,
all right, we're hanging on his every word.
these letters were quite the read, I tell you. I've learned of a scandalous affair of Ambassador Ampre was having with the wife of an important noble back in Cheliax. Apparently, the ambassador and this woman have been corresponding since Ampre was first stationed here in Korvosa. When I heard of these rumors, I paid him a visit. I attempted to befriend the ambassador, giving him a gift of several vials of shiver and proposing open a line of trade with Cheliax. The ambassador refused and had me escorted from his home, but I got my way out of the house through my own methods, and he returned later that night, I'm sure, and found that his letters are missing, as I have them, and he shakes them in the air. I have been selling these letters back to the ambassador at the rate of one every few weeks, taking great delight in his discomfort whenever he visits Eelsin to purchase one of them. The fact that the ambassador hasn't gone to the Korvosan Guard and to attempt to get this dealt with? Or I said that wrong, hold on. The fact that the ambassador hasn't gone to the Korvosan Guard and is attempting to keep his reaccusation of the stolen letters as quiet as possible says plenty about how dangerous the contents would be to his career. He hands you guys the last 2 letters that exist. And he says, pleasure doing business with you.
No, the pleasure was ours. This looks to be exactly what my client was looking for.
If our business concluded, we should.
Does anybody speak Draconic?
I don't.
Nope.
Okay.
I speak Common, barely.
But I do have an extract of comprehend languages. I don't have it prepared at the moment, but I will probably
I doubt
do
you
so
would've.
if I need to.
Yeah, no. You
Because
you hear the dragon like spitting out words all
Mhm.
throughout the whole entire time you've been here, but it's in Draconic.
I see. That's actually
He's
kind
got
of
a
a shame,
very little meek voice.
because I bet he has something useful to say, but
Well, I mean, anybody looking at the dragon, you can roll a heal check.
Well, when he was out of the room, I was going to ask one of the thugs what's up with the dragon.
like
thugs
while
will
he's
just
going to
say
get the letters.
Yeah,
That's
while he's
just
off
his
getting the
pet.
letters, just making small talk with like one of the thugs. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's just his pet.
Yeah,
Rolling
that's
a
all,
what?
that's all they'll really say. They don't really know much.
Sorry, what are we rolling?
Yeah,
You can roll a heal check on the
Oh, a
dragon if
heal
you want.
check. Yeah.
I don't know anything about dragons.
Yeah, I think 10 would be enough to really kind of. I mean, you're not like going up to him, are you?
The dragon?
I was just saying from a distance.
Oh,
You're
okay.
glancing at him.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. He looks like he's abused, like
Okay.
physically abused. There's burn marks, scars, cuts. Yeah. Okay, you guys leave.
Oh wait, hold
Yep.
on.
What?
How much for the dragon?
Oh, the dragon's not for sale.
All right.
I don't know. How much?
He said not for sale, Dohan. Let's get out of here. We got what we wanted. And I reach into my bag and pull out a vermin repellent. Just in case.
I mean, I say the dragon will not last long. It looks like it's going to die.
Ah, That's his problem. The dragon is not for sale. And he looks at you kind of sternly, like, is there anything else?
No, I think our business is concluded for now.
What if I just grab the dragon cage and we
No.
run?
God.
It's up in the sky, like it's hanging from like a chandelier.
Yeah, it's hanging.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just
in
like
a-
on.
yeah.
I thought it was just like on the desk.
No. It's in like a bird cage.
Like you just grab it and try to run away.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's just we got the thing. Now we just go.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you want a whole pier pissed off at you, but maybe you do. I don't know. That's up to
Yeah,
I don't care what
don't.
anybody thinks.
The Han's a
I
little
make
recognizable. I
way to
think people
leave the
will
room.
recognize you. You know.
That's why you don't leave any
heading out the
survivors.
door.
Yeah, that's why you're
Oh.
so intimidating. They'll think twice about challenging me.
Hmm. Maybe.
I
All right.
think
All right.
I think right now the king of spiders probably wiped the floor with us though.
Right now a fight would be very difficult. Yes.
I mean,
For
we might
your
mean.
level, you're only level 2.
He's already taken out two
I
of his
mean-
thugs. We're up to.
Ooh. Yeah, but there's all the people outside. Who knows who else
Actually,
is
we
in
only
the
took out one of
boat?
the thugs. I only
Maybe-
stabbed the other one a couple times, and then I ended the
Okay.
game prematurely by throwing a
There's
coin off
spiders everywhere. Do you want a swarm to form? I mean,
Yeah, no,
like...
I'm leaving. I'm
He
leaving
might
right
have-
now before Dohan does
the table.
something stupid.
I don't think he
If he does,
actually
it's like
has like some sort of
Hmm.
weird supernatural power over spiders, but he might.
You don't know. You don't know. He is the king of spiders.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things where it feels like it's a kind of rumor that he spreads around, but I don't know how much veracity
Hey!
there is to it.
Whoa!
Did you say that to
whoa.
his face?
No, I don't say that to his face.
Okay.
You're like, oh, by the way, you're fake.
but- Bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's go. Let's leave.
Poser!
Let's leave before something bad
Poser.
happens.
You're not the real king of spiders. I've been
I
to
wonder
the
if there
Underdark.
is a real king of spiders. I don't-
Yeah, he's probably a drow or something,
Oh,
right?
gee.
There's like a drow king of spiders who finds out about this guy and is like, that motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Not
Oh,
even
okay.
an elf. What the fuck? Okay.
Actually, that would be kind of funny if like, actually, no, it probably isn't a king of spiders. It'd be like a queen of spiders. And like,
oh, true.
you'd have that in there and be like, some drow hears about it and was like,
True.
what? In this world, there's a king of spiders?
What?
A what now?
Should I mate with it? And then
No,
kill it afterwards?
No, it'd be like,
Oh.
yeah, it'd just be like such a culture shock. It'd be like, I thought it would only be queens of spiders.
All right. What do? You leave what or how? Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah,
Walk
Yep.
out the
you
door
Walk out
You
the
go.
door.
before
You
Dohan
go.
does anything stupid.
You grab him by the arm. Come along. Come
No,
along.
I
we're
say Dohan, we're leaving, and then I
You're
leave.
leaving.
All
If
right,
he
we're
doesn't come with us,
we-
it's his fault.
and we're gonna stop at like a coffee or tea shop or something, and we're gonna read these
Okay.
letters
My
before
my
we.
Middle East my Eastern European drow would be like,
Yes.
back in old country, king of spiders was not good thing. Only means more torture and more time with mean woman. Lots of spiders.
You don't want to be the king of spiders because it just means you're married to the queen of spiders. Yeah. So we'll find like a little shop that we can read these. I want to read these letters before we turn them in.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Because I know that Cressida Croft's not gonna tell us shit about what's in them if we don't read them ourselves.
That's true.
All right. You guys go to a coffee shop. And you read the two last parts of the remaining letters.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have anything political whatsoever in them. They're just pure love letters.
Right, but it's a scandalous relationship.
Right, it's a scandalous relationship. But yeah, nothing within the letters has any revealing useful information other than the
Now we know
existence
he
of
has
them.
this affair.
Yeah.
Well, it's blackmail material still.
Right. Yeah.
I think this still fits for what Cressida wanted, but
Yes,
Hopefully,
I
because we
believe
used
it
all her
is.
money to get it.
well, no, we didn't. Well,
Well,
technically,
effectively,
we didn't.
yeah.
Technically, we used our own gems and kept her money, but
Yeah, but effective cost
yeah.
value, yeah.
Mhm.
Hopefully, we did good.
Yeah, I'm not doing this for my own personal gain. I'm doing this to protect this city.
So wait, we know the person that he's having the affair with. They live in Cheliax.
Yeah.
They're like from a noble family, or they're like married to a noble. Do we know
That's a good point. Can I roll a knowledge and nobility to glean anything extra on this? Maybe. Let's roll. Do I know this noble?
What are you
Oof,
trying to know?
16. What do I know about this noble that he's having an affair with? Like, if I know anything, only rolled a 16.
Yeah, the noble's name isn't big enough for you to know with that
a
roll.
16.
Especially,
Okay.
it's a Cheliax noble as well.
I mean, I live in Little Cheliax, so. But all right. Okay, well, I guess we go turn this in after we finish our nice brunch at the coffee shop.
Very nice brunch. It costs you a lot, 119 gold.
What a ripoff.
Hey, you chose an expensive cafe. You weren't specific.
Oh, no.
Wait, what?
No, I figure I go somewhere where I spend like a silver piece or something.
Alright. Okay, you guys head back down through town. Town seems to be calming down a little bit, less freakishy, righty, There's not much left to loot. People are getting better at protecting their shops and
Did we ever check on your shop? Or your office?
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean like since you boarded it up.
Yeah, I was there this morning.
Okay.
I
Cool.
checked in on Kevin too.
It's true, he did.
Don't
Where
tell
was
Kevin
Kevin
about
staying?
that barge, by the way. Well, he stayed with his mom.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Kevin might go there and
He
try
would.
to become one of
He
them.
would 100% go there, and he would try to play. He would hear about the game Knife Seas, and he'd be like, "That sounds awesome."
That sounds awesome. Oh
and
god, you're envisioning it now.
Yeah, he would play it, and probably get stabbed because like he's not very.
I know if I ever need to
yeah.
install nightmares into Cliff, these are what I'm gonna use. Kevin.
He'll just be like 12 Kevins.
12 Kevins doing
Yeah.
something stupid.
Yeah.
That's going to affect the outcome of the world.
That's stupider than like a single Kevin would have been stupid enough to come up with, but a horde of an army of Kevins would like
A troop of Kevins, in fact.
A troop of Kevins.
Oh no.
And since they're a troop, your armor class is meaningless against them.
True. That's true.
How did you come to know this child?
What, Kevin? He's
living next to him.
He's the neighbor's kid.
It sucks, doesn't it?
I mean, his mom hired you to find him, right?
Well,
But
she
hired
wanted
him
to,
because she asked
but she
without
didn't
any money.
But she didn't actually have any money. Kevin's the
That's
worst.
sad.
He plays his recorder at like 2 a.m. playing Hot Cross Buns, and that's the only song he knows.
Oh no.
It's so terrible.
Okay. You guys return to the Citadel.
Your association with this Kevin confuses me.
He's the neighbor kid. What do you mean?
I mean, yeah, You're right to be confused. He is a very confusing
You
individual.
show great disdain, but also great concern for him.
Yeah.
Much like a father would.
Oh, no. Definitely not.
Do you feel some sort of responsibility for his care?
No, not really. Not any more than anybody else.
This raises only further questions.
I think Cliff did the job out of guilt.
I mean, Kevin's
just him
kind of
being
annoying,
nice.
but I felt really bad for his mom.
Out of pity.
She was very worried.
I believe you have some unresolved feelings for this mom,
No, not exactly.
and they
He's
are being
very in
placed
denial.
on her son. You yearn for a family, I believe, is what your issue is.
This is the conversation at the
No.
cafe.
Yeah. I don't think I'm a family kind of man.
I mean, not after you were on a table trying to knife a man to death, but I understand that that was just the circumstances of our mission.
Yes, of course.
But you are a strong man, and perhaps that is what Kevin needs, is a role model.
I don't know. I think Kevin needs more than that. He needs
Someone
something.
who will
I'm
stand
not
up
sure.
for
I'm
him.
not sure what he needs, but he needs something.
Well, you're intelligent. You're smart. You guide him.
I'll do my best, but
Be the father he never had.
I don't know if I go that far.
All right, you
All right,
guys
let's
go
go.
back
Let's
to
go
the
turn
Citadel.
Let's go turn these this blackmail material back in.
Okay.
While we're heading back, I want to make sure we're not being followed by someone from the
Sure.
barge. So I'm gonna be like on the lookout for people watching or following us.
I'll
Perception.
be right back. After I roll
Alright.
this perception.
I don't think that he sent anybody to spy on us, but he might have.
You never know.
This would have been a pretty good campaign to be a vigilante, actually. And
I'm sorry, what?
so this would have been a good campaign to be a vigilante in, actually.
Oh, yeah.
They mentioned that in the
Actually.
player's guide, but
Oh, right, because they rewrote it. Yeah, I was gonna say.
yeah, for the online, like the web blog post that they put in place in the player's guide, basically it said there's like a specific vigilante actually that they mentioned that you could be interested in and be like, yeah.
Hey,
maybe
while you were in the cafe, did you want to maybe hear some rumors?
sure.
Roll diplomacy.
I chat up the barista.
Is this like Starbucks?
Yeah, Korvosa and Starbucks.
It actually has a real mermaid serving the coffee.
That was actually a quirk of my merfolk arcanist, is that she really liked coffee. She'd never had it before. So she was like very like, wow, this land civilization's so backwards. Like, you guys don't do anything right. But then she was like, okay, actually coffee's not too bad.
Alright. There's been more sightings of river ghosts lately. You know, the little blue spirits that sneak around in the alleys and abduct drunks and other foolish enough to sleep on the streets.
I did not know about that. I'm
Well,
sure
now
we'll
you
never
know.
I'm sure we'll never run into river ghosts.
Yeah.
I don't even think they're real.
I'll stay away from the river personally.
Can you imagine, like, being a skeptic in Galarian. Like, yeah, I don't know about that legend. I don't know if that's real. I don't know if the Sandpoint Devil's real. Like, no, I'm pretty sure just about everything you
back.
hear about in Galarian is real.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know a lot of rumor tables actually with all for like modules and stuff will have like they will have like false rumors in there. And for every rumor, it'll say true or false. But yeah. All right. Well, we know there might be river ghosts. Do I put that in my notes? Probably not, because then I'll see it and be like,
What's going on?
I heard a rumor that there might be river ghosts while we were at Korvosa Starbucks.
What did they say? Little blue people abducting drunks?
Little blue
Yeah.
spirits that sneak around.
Sneak around, abduct drunks that fall asleep in the alleyways of Korvosa.
Doesn't sound so bad, right?
See, I don't think they're actually river ghosts. I think this is someone taking the place of whatever the first dude is we killed. Right? Because he was like abducting children to work.
Oh, Lamb?
Yeah. I think
But
this
we're-
sounds to me like someone has taken up the, gap in the market. Now that he's gone. I tell the party that's my take on the rumor.
It's very practical.
Despicable.
All right, let's head back. It's gonna take like a couple hours probably to walk all the way across town.
What time is
Okay.
it right now?
It's like the middle of the day.
Okay, yep, let's head back.
Okay, you guys get back to the Citadel. And you go to Croft's office, I guess? Or unless you have other
Yep.
plans?
I
Cat
go around
bombarding
and
me here.
throw my weight around the Citadel. Tell someone, get me a coffee, or so I don't know. No, I don't do
Give
that.
me a coffee.
I'm your
I'm
boss
doing
now.
important work here.
I'm very important.
Okay. She's pleased to see you, and she says, "Please tell me you have something for me."
Blackmail material that was
Oh.
being used by this was blackmail material that was being used by DeVargo himself to extort money from Ambassador Ampray. However, now we have it, so you can use it to extort or otherwise manipulate Ambassador Ampray, perhaps.
Let
See
me
for
take a look
yourself.
at
I hand them over.
Okay. She starts reading over them, and as she's reading over them, you can see her face starting to blush, and she quickly passes them over to her clerk, and she says, keep those in safekeeping. She says that
make a photocopy for me. I need them for tonight. No, I'm just
tonight,
kidding.
yeah. And every night until you get bored of it.
Oh my god.
I don't actually say that. Also,
All
I don't
right.
think photocopies exist.
She says, magic can do anything. She states to you that, oh, where am I going to go? These should work perfectly. Should we need some leverage against the ambassador? Very good, very good. We'll lock those up. Thank you. I would like to reward you, pay you for your work today. Here's 500 gold pieces.
Hooray!
And you can keep any of the bribe money if you still have it.
We used all of it.
I think we used all of it.
Damn.
But we got it back, so.
So that's 125 each.
It'll be put in the party sheet, probably.
Oh, okay. Right.
She says, tell me, what of the King of Spiders?
He seems much as he was before. Very interested in some new game that he learned from Riddleport that doesn't make a lot of sense.
He wants for entertainment.
The situation was resolved diplomatically.
He did say that part of why he was willing to part with this information is that he didn't think it would be useful for much longer. I don't know if that's because he's aware that moves are being made against Ambassador Ampre. That was kind of my read on it, but yeah, he didn't really specify.
He's not a fan of Ampre either.
You didn't tell him you were in the guard, did you?
Oh, of course not. We just told him we were working for a client and kept it very vague. I tried to imply that it was perhaps a competitor of his or some sort of landlord, but he didn't really ask who my client was either.
Yeah, he didn't seem to care too much.
We did not display any actions or gestures befitting guards.
Well, that's something to keep in the back of my mind then.
I don't think we were followed here from there either. I was trying to keep an eye out to see if he was trying to follow us, but if he did, his agent was very subtle.
Hopefully these materials will help stop outside agents making this bad situation even worse. Keep Korvosa from descending even further. Bring a measure of stability.
It is a tenuous, yes, piece that Korvosa keeps.
She says, the fuck, sorry, I rubbed my eye and then I completely lost position. Okay. She says, for going above and beyond in Korvosa's service, I would like to give you an award. And she opens up a drawer and pulls out a box. And in the box, she opens up and there's some medals in there. And she pulls out the medals and puts them around each of your guys' necks, if you allow them to. Allow her to.
Sure.
And I say, hold on a minute. Where's Chewbacca's medal?
Yeah.
Are they magical?
You know, who knows?
I ask Caster in the party later. Maybe not now. I'm like, what if she's putting on like a cursed amulet around us or something?
You seem to have forgotten that we don't have anybody that can identify these things.
Oh no, I can identify.
No, he has.
Oh, you can. Oh, okay.
I have an extract of identify.
But yeah,
and also
regardless,
we have the item that
oh,
can
we have
identify, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. On the medal is the Drake's mark. And she says to you, this medal symbolizes your character as a champion of Korvosa.
I'm humbled to receive such a commendation. I don't feel like I've done enough to have earned such a reward, but
I will accept this title.
Accept it.
This medal is superfluous, but I will accept it.
More importantly, these medals, while being worn, may increase your social skills within the city.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's in the party chat. +2 circumstance bonus on diplomacy checks against citizens of Korvosa if worn openly.
Oh, I don't.
We can flash it. I am the law.
Yeah.
Are these medals given specifically to guards, or can a common person receive
Only
them as well?
champions. Champions of Korvosa.
It's kind of prestigious.
Okay, because I'm just wondering if it's gonna like identify us as guards as we walk around town.
Only if we wear it openly.
Guards have worn them, so.
Okay. I think you can get one without being a guard.
Yeah, it sounds like it doesn't mean you have to be in the guard to get one. Okay.
Like they probably give these to adventurers that do like something great for the like if you came to Korvosa in your Rise of the Rune Wars campaign and did something really cool here, as like a side content thing or something, you might get one.
Yep. Does this take any item slot, or is it just a apparel thing?
Huh? That's neck.
Okay, so you can't wear an amulet with it.
It's not magical though, so it doesn't matter.
Actually, is it neck? What does it say?
It
doesn't say.
provides a. Oh, it's not magical. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So
you
you
can
could
probably just wear it as a pin. Yeah. It has to be visible in order to get the check.
Okay.
But yeah,
I will wear it
actually
under
slot
my
list effectively.
like hidden though. I'm not gonna wear mine openly. Like I'll have it on now openly, but then I'll hide it once we leave.
I mean, it's pretty useful. Most diplomacy checks you're going to make in this game are probably going to be citizens of Korvosa, right? You're
Yep.
going to be
I mean,
in Korvosa.
technically, what's his name is a citizen of Korvosa. Technically.
Yeah. Yeah. If we went back and chatted with DeVargo wearing the amulet, you'd get a +2 bonus to the diplomacy check. Granted, there might be a circumstance thing in there as well that adjusts his initial attitude to be more negative to you by wearing it, but it helped offset it because you get a +2 bonus. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't count himself as a citizen of Korvosa. He's like, I'm a citizen. I'm a sovereign citizen.
I'm a citizen of the spiders.
He's like, I'm a sovereign citizen. I do not consent to being searched. Or other sovereign citizen nonsense.
Yeah. The Freeman movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched like a almost 2-hour video about this actually. It's pretty crazy. All right.
Okay, you guys are free to do what you'd like. I will summon you when I have another job for you, which may or may not be tomorrow. I don't know.
Sounds. I'm sure it's going to be in about 2 weeks.
I don't want to overwhelm you with work.
That's fine. I can probably.
That's fine. I like to work 24 hours a day.
I can probably find my own work, or maybe just take a vacation. Yeah, I'm gonna go DoorDash.
Korvosa dashing.
I mean, you could do some.
Here's your magical scroll you ordered.
But yeah. I guess I could take a vacation too.
Maybe. You've only been working here for 3 days. I don't know about a vacation. Just you gotta earn that shit.
I got so much money. I could just take unpaid time off.
Ugh. Might not hire you back. Keep that in mind, sir.
I didn't say I was quitting. I was just taking unpaid time off.
Yeah, and in absence of leave, we might just fire you.
As long as it's pre-approved, right?
And in the town of Korvosa, I don't have to have an excuse to fire you. I can just do it.
I thought you said you didn't have any work for us, though.
Tonight. Unless you want to work. I don't know.
Okay. All right. We'll check tomorrow.
Jesus, these people, all they want to do is work.
Everyone wants to work now.
I don't understand.
First, nobody wants to work. Now everyone wants to work. All right.
Everybody wants a job. Nobody wants to work.
That's true, actually, I guess. I'd support that claim.
That sounds good to me.
I resemble that claim, in fact.
All right. So, anything special you guys do for the evening?
I kind of want to go shopping.
Shopping.
Since we have some gold, and I have this crappy hide shirt that
you want to go
makes
shopping.
Me sad.
Yeah, you know that the state of the city things are going to be probably more expensive.
Is it still like it sounds like it's less crazy than it was though?
Sure, but it's still going to be that way.
Well, it doesn't hurt to wander the markets, in the evening if they're open.
Okay. You go window shopping. And everything that
go
you're
in
interested in
Forsyth East.
buying is 10% more expensive than it should be.
Okay. I don't know what I want yet, but
That's fine. Just if you decide that you want to buy something, it's 10% more. Just keep that
yeah.
in
The
mind.
problem is my encumbrance is really low because I'm dex based. Even 10 strength.
Just leave some shit at Cliff's house or at the Citadel.
Oh,
it's
how much
fine.
is one of those handy haversacks?
Whatever
Let's
it's. I
see.
think they're just like
2,000, I believe.
1,000,
Oh, I don't have enough.
and then
Dang it.
10%. So
Oh, they're
1,000.
2,000.
Oh, they are 2,000. Yeah.
Look, I
So
don't
2,200.
want your shit in my house.
Yeah. What else
'Cause
do I have?
I know you'll just forget about it there, and then I'll just have this box, and then I
You
have to deal with it.
with it, and then you'll come back 10 years later
See-
and be like, "I want my shit. I'm gonna sue you."
I need light armor. How do you get light armor? That's not like classified light, but like literally doesn't weigh much, but it's decent armor.
Mithril.
Yeah, it's expensive.
You use like chainmail, I think it is, right?
You could get
That's too heavy.
you could get armor with a +5 enhancement
Oh,
bonus.
what is
it'll be
the
pretty
other one
damn
that's
good.
below chainmail? It's
Chain shirt.
Shirt.
Chain
Where
shirt
that-
is a light. Is
Yeah,
lighter.
mithril chain is medium armor that counts as light.
But you have to be able
You
to
have
wear
to be
medium,
proficient with medium, yeah.
which I'm
Yeah.
not with my archetype.
Oh, the mithril chain shirt if you just want pure lightness.
Oh wait, I'm not proficient with heavy armor or shields, so I could wear medium. But I think there's something later that says like I have to wear light armor for bonuses.
You're not actually a swashbuckler, right?
No, I'm a paladin archetype.
He's a
Okay.
virtuous bravo.
Because I know some swashbucklers stuff doesn't work in medium armor. But
Yeah, it has a similar thing.
anyway, yeah.
Anyways,
Or bracers
yeah,
of armor, +8.
I can't afford anything yet. Bracers of armor.
Yeah. You can't get lighter than that.
That's expensive though, right? That's magic.
Keep saying expensive.
You're only level 2. You're not supposed to
Yeah,
afford
that's
anything
not-
right now.
I just know that I was like kind of forced into getting a
One of you
hide
guys didn't
shirt
take
or
your
something.
medal.
It's like
Oh, it's a physical
Dohan turned it down.
No, I said like I'll take the medal. I just
Oh,
don't
okay.
need,
Sorry.
you know.
Take your stinking medal.
Kaeso's nail.
You can sell it for 400 gold.
I'm not gonna sell it.
You could take it to the pawn
Yeah.
shop, trade it for the ring that you
True.
wanted. I mean, you could go back and get that ring now. You might be able to afford it.
I could go get the ring.
But you're like, but have I moved on?
Okay, I'm gonna roll a D100. If it's 50-50 chance. If it's above a
Okay,
50,
sure.
I buy the ring. Right now. Okay, I'm not ready. I'm not emotionally ready to get the ring back.
I mean, the ring holds little value.
It holds a lot of sentimental value. But if I had it, then I feel like I would just get depressed.
Mm-hmm. The ring is nothing without the hand to the finger to wear it.
Yep, true. Okay, well, I'm not going to buy anything right now, but I'm
Okay.
on the lookout in a few levels for probably like mithril chain shirt is the kind of thing I'm looking at. But that's going to be, yeah. Plus 1,000 gold, so it's going to be 1,100 gold. It's going to be 1,100.
Well, right now, I mean, tomorrow it might be even more. Who knows? Who knows?
Well, okay, well, with that, it would be even more, but I didn't add the 10%. 1,100 base. Anyways.
All right. So
I window shop, don't find
he
anything.
goes window shopping. What do the rest of you guys do tonight?
I'd probably just go home.
Okay.
I asked Xale to tell me of your beloved.
I'm not ready to speak too much on it, but we were engaged and she was very dear to me. I don't know. It hurts too much to talk about it right now.
I understand. I am in a similar situation, but I feel that if I do not openly speak of this with someone who can relate, then it will become unhealthy and it will fester. I am
Please tell
merely
me of
offering
your
you the.
beloved.
All right, I do. I tell you about how I left my clan when I we shared some evenings. They were an adventure, and like the fire of passion was ignited in my heart, and I knew that this was my direction and path.
That's sounds wonderful.
Wonderful were the days with her, even though I have forsaken my people, and with it the name that I was given as an adult, which is why I have this name. This was my birth name.
That's right, because Shawanti have
Yeah.
they get like a different name once they come of age.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah. Cliff actually
sounds
speaks
like
Shawanti.
you
I think
made
it's
your
come up,
decision. I
but
hope you don't have any regrets about your choice.
do you have regrets about your choice?
Me?
Yeah.
What choice?
I don't know, falling in love, I guess, with how things turned out.
No. She supported me in setting up the church. And in everything I did. Even though I wasn't from here, she acquainted me with the city and the people and the ways of things. And I'd never be where I am today without her supporting me.
What was her name?
Rose.
Oh,
Her
interesting.
name was Rose.
That's my
And then I started
secretary's name
crying.
too.
Wait, is it actually?
Yes.
I didn't remember or know that. But it's a weird coincidence. We're going
Yes, it
it's
is.
kosher. So I start tearing
No,
up
wait.
now.
That's not the name of my secretary. That's the name of my neighbor's. That's Kevin's mom's name.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
I don't even know that though. I don't think I
Is
know
Kevin's
her
mom
name.
okay?
Well, now
When was
you
the last
do.
time you saw her?
But you say
I
that.
just
I'm
saw her
like,
this morning.
I say, oh well,
Alright.
it's a
It's
good thing you
popular.
helped her then.
It's a popular name in Korvosa, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never gave a name for the secretary. Actually, I just had a name for Kevin's mom.
Her name is also Rose.
No. No.
Probably not, but it would be funny.
It's Rosalina, but you guys call her Rose for short.
Rosa?
I should probably just use like a name generator, like a Chilaxian name generator or something.
It's
for-
gonna generate Rose.
I should have done that, but
That's
we
actually how
are.
I came up with Kaeso. That's just from a
Oh, yeah.
Chilaxian name generator.
That's fine.
Okay, any other special things y'all want to do tonight? Gonna go
Not for me.
somewhere.
I'll heal some wounds on people before.
Okay.
I guess just Dohan is hurt. So I'll use a lay on hands.
So you're gonna stay at the Citadel? Cliff,
No,
you
Nope.
gonna go home? No.
I stay at my studio.
Okay.
I would stay at the Citadel.
I'm
But
returning to the
I'd heal
church.
Dohan
I'm
whenever
going
we were
back to
talking.
my place.
It's like I imagine like I was talking to Dohan like while we were window shopping or something, or when I got back,
The party splits up.
and I'll heal him.
Yeah, this
3.
is how you play Pathfinder: is you split the party up 4 ways.
Well, now the Pathfinder, the module says, okay, since the Spider
So I
King
didn't
has
actually
followed you back,
that.
and this is when he springs his devious plan in the evening, assuming the group is all staying in the same inn.
Okay.
But now we're all staying in separate places.
It's I have a 1/4 chance of being the one that's murked. Yep, it's a rough life.
Good
Well,
luck,
I'm staying in the
everybody.
Citadel. Hopefully
This
the
is town of
security's pretty
Salem
good.
right here. You
Oh,
may or may
no.
not survive the night.
If I don't,
See you in the morning.
I hope that I'll stick around in case there's a medium.
We'll lich somebody.
Oh my god. It'd be fun to play that with like people you know. I think
We're
playing
gonna
with
play it. Well,
strangers
the
is
second
kinda-
one's beta. Open beta is gonna be at the end of this month. Really soon. Really soon.
What's
Next
that?
week. Town of
Town of
Salem
Salem.
2.
It's like
It's like a whodunit murder mystery
It's a mafia
Yeah.
game.
town versus
right,
Coven.
Mafia, yeah.
But it's like a typing game, so you type to people, everybody's typing. Lots of typing.
Yeah, I feel like if we were
You gotta
all
be
in
good at typing.
voice, playing it or typing at least together, if you're not good at lying to your friends' faces or whatever.
I would never do in voice because I'm guilty every time. I hate playing those kind of games because like I'm such a sketchy person just in general that people always think I'm guilty when I'm not. So just it's just my life. So I don't play those anymore. I'm always the first guy out.
Sorry about tangent, but one of my friends, we get together, and whenever we play a game that has like, there's a traitor. I don't know what it is. He suddenly becomes like the most guilty-looking and sounding individual at the table.
Yeah.
He's even when he is not the traitor. When somebody says, "Oh, I bet you he's the traitor," he suddenly just gets really sketchy and dodgy, and like his explanations are like weird and stuff. And then it's like, okay, yeah, maybe he is the traitor, and then it turns out he's not. And it's like, well, why are you acting like incredibly guilty every time?
Second leveling you. He's planning ahead for future games. So he's like, if I always act super sketchy, then when I am guilty, I act super sketchy. They'll be like, nah, he always just acts like that. Like when you play these sorts of games with like the same people over and over again, there's like a meta game that evolves, and he understands that.
So he's losing the 10 games or the 9 games. So the one time that he's actually the
he does it well.
traitor.
I mean, maybe he's not playing the metagame ideally, but that's what he's going for, I think.
Yeah.
That was the plan, at least.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, the last one we played, it's like, no, it can't be him. And then he spoke up and it's like, okay, you've changed my mind. It must be you. And it wasn't.
Yeah. It's like in diplomacy or whatever. That's one of the things that's there. It's like the game's actually very different if you play with the same people over multiple games than if you are just playing with a bunch of complete strangers, because like, yeah, there's like a reputation that carries across games. Yep. I just go home and sleep.
Yeah. I just tend to my duties at the church.
Should we roll D100s to see what happens to us at night?
Do you want something to happen to you?
Yes, I want to roll D100s.
I want something to happen to Xale.
I do
Roll a
too.
D100.
Let's find out what happens to Xale.
Xale.
Uh-huh.
In the middle of a night, a drunk breaks into your room.
At the Citadel?
Yeah, at the Citadel.
Wow.
He's a drunk guard. Yeah. So
He got out of the drunk tank. He's been wandering around aimlessly.
Okay.
And he's like, "Oh my God, Xale, did you hear? Oh, the whole town thought the queen killed the king, but no, it wasn't. It was some local artist. This shit's crazy."
How would an artist kill the king?
I don't know. Maybe she painted him to death. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty likely. Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe that's what happened.
That's some pretty good investigation that guy's got going
I'm
on.
acting very interested in what he has to say as I escort him out of my room.
Okay.
Tell me more. Like, how did the artist get to see the king?
He says that he doesn't know, but he starts like speculating all kinds of crazy.
Yep, and I'm walking him out and bringing him. He seems to know me, so maybe do I know where his room is?
I mean, sure.
Okay,
He's
I'll
been there several
lead
days
him to his room
now.
because him and I had a conversation about silver weapons once upon a time. That's
Oh,
how we know
okay.
each other.
Oh,
And I'll say, wow, you better get some rest, buddy. But yeah, we'll definitely have to bring this up with more people tomorrow.
oh yeah, I need to rest. Oh man, the city's gonna be in crazy. Ugh.
Yeah, here, have some water, and I pour some water from a pitcher.
No, I don't need that. He knocks it out of your hand and he crawls into bed.
Okay, I leave him, shut the door, and I make sure like he's in bed, and I leave.
What
Go
a
back to
good
my bed.
daddy. Good job.
I did my good deed for the day.
Night. For the
It's-
night.
Yeah, it's not even day yet. Okay, and then I'll go back to sleep.
Okay, you go back to sleep. And morning rolls around.
I will meet up at the Citadel with whoever's there.
Yeah, I'll go find some breakfast and meet up with the party.
All
And
right.
if I run into that drunk guard dude, I'll make sure he's feeling okay.
It's an odd feeling when you step outside to make your way back to the Citadel.
Mm.
It's almost like Groundhog's Day a couple of days ago. The city's back in full riot.
I find out. I look, ask some people what's gone, what happened, what changed.
I'll tell you if
They
we all met
found
up.
out who killed the king. They
Yeah, I'll
found out
share
who
the
killed the
rumor.
king. It was an artist.
What? I ask skeptically.
I wonder if they mean anarchist.
Nope. And people, they're too like crazy to stop and talk to you and have like an actual conversation. So you can't really like hold anybody's attention.
But I will tell the party what I heard from guard friend last night.
Yeah, so
That
those who
somehow an artist.
carefully, safely return to the Citadel because the city's a little crazy again. I'm not going to spawn encounters on you when you're by yourselves, but be wary that it's dangerous outside. You guys all return to the Citadel, and yeah, Xale clues you in.
What? I heard the same thing out there.
Yeah, it's spread through the city. I'm not sure how much merit to put behind it, but it sure has got people all riled up. We better
But why?
see the queen.
That
I'm
guard
kinda
that you put to bed like rushes up to you guys. He has this very urgent look on his face. He's panting. Croft, she wants to see you guys.
And we want to
Ooh.
see her.
Okay.
Perhaps she knows what's going on here.
Yep, very well.
And as we go, I kind of say under my breath to the party, like, I wonder if the queen spread this rumor herself to take the suspicion off her. That's what I would do if I were in her position.
That sounds like devious thinking coming from an individual like yourself, Xale.
Blasphemy!
You must know how to think like an evil person to know what to avoid and what to look for in redemption.
That sounds like some heresy right there.
To know what wrongs can be righted.
To think like an evil person.
You must
Sounds-
be an evil person.
Perhaps Korvosa has changed me for the worse.
So there's this rare, wild rumor going around that an artist killed the king. I tend to agree with you, however, that sounds bizarre. Like the fact that everybody's actually running with this. But more importantly, why is everybody running with this? Why has the revelation, or even if it is an unfounded rumor, suddenly set the city ablaze again?
– Perhaps
You go to
Laura
Croft's
Croft will
office.
know. Every time I hear Croft, I think Laura Croft.
So Laura Croft's ancestor.
When you guys reach her office, she ushers for you guys all to come inside.
Okay.
And when you do, she gets up and she quietly shuts the door behind you guys and shuts any blinds. She says, "I'm sorry, but I suspect there's more going on that meets the eye."
Transformers.
You've doubtless heard the stories of the King's Killer has been named, yet there's something more going on here, I'm afraid. Queen Ilosa could have quietly had this Trina Saber arrested at any time, yet the way in which she revealed the information to the city seems to me like she wants the riots to come back. With the city the way it is, the girl doesn't stand a chance of a fair trial. They'll lynch her the moment they catch her. Even if she did kill the king, mob justice isn't the way. Worse, if she's innocent, the real killer, if indeed the king was murdered at all in the first place, can use this distraction to throw us off the trail forever. Before Trina is captured and executed, I need to be absolutely sure she's guilty, and that means we need to catch her before someone else does. I've managed to determine her location, her last known address, a flat in Midland at 42 Moon Street. But soon, so will the rest of the guard and the mob itself, for that matter. These rumors have riled up the locals something fierce, and there's even bands of Hell Knights of the Order of the Nail patrolling the streets looking for her. On top of all of this, word that the Queen Alyssa, not satisfied with the Korvosan guards been doing to address the situation, and that she's preparing to disband the Sable Company and reveal a newly founded order of specialized guards to help bring order to the city. For now, I've still got a fair number of Korvosan guards who are loyal to me, but the problem is that I've got them at work keeping things from getting any worse. And if I were to send them to Midland, that'd trigger a riot. I'm sure that you can see where I'm going with this. I need you to get up into Midland, find Trina, and bring her back to me so we can deliver her safe and sound to somewhere she can be interrogated, preferably with magic, so we can be absolutely sure her role in the king's death. Get in there, catch her, get out without letting the mob or the Hell Knights or the Queen's guards get their hands on her. I'll have loyal agents and officers nearby to take her into custody. If you can get her to one of them, we'll be in the clear. Any questions?
How will we recognize these loyal guards?
Or Trinia herself. What does she look like?
Yeah, that too.
Very good questions. She will give you image of Trinia. She's a actually I don't think I have a picture. Maybe I do have a picture. I don't know, but I have a description. Oh well, I guess I don't. She's a young girl, young
Young girl who looks like this painting or whatever, drawing.
Yeah, there's just so many words I can't really find where it is, but a nice young girl. Anyways, yeah, so you guys are given an image so you can locate her. She says that the The guard, you'll know them by their demeanor towards you, I suppose. Just use your wits, she says.
How do we choose them?
You're smart. You figure it. All right. Any other questions you might have?
No one's ever called me smart.
Do you
before.
have a
Trying to
cloak,
find a picture.
perhaps, that would be about her size?
A cloak?
A cloak to help disguise her identity as we walk through the streets.
I mean, sure. We can probably provide
Okay.
you a cloak. It won't have any magic, but yes.
No, just to save us time running to the market to find clothing. Time is of the essence.
Okay, this is Trinia.
She looks very wily.
Is that a garret she has in her hand? Or a dagger?
I ain't
I
answering.
don't know.
Like
Maybe
a dagger, but it's hard to tell.
that's a suspicious looking pose. Maybe she did murder the king.
yeah. She's
Maybe.
holding what looks like a weapon in her hands. Anyways, yep, we best be off. We can't delay. It sounds like the
Right.
time is critical, so we should go. Yep.
No other question.
You've told us where she can be found. Who to deliver her to?
Were we told where to deliver her?
To one of the
Like
the
here?
loyal guards.
At the Citadel or
She'll-
somewhere else?
No, she'll have officers on the side with you guys, so you ain't going
Okay.
alone. I mean, you're going
What-
alone, but you ain't going alone. You know what I
We're
mean?
going
Is there any-
in alone.
Is there any story that goes along with this? Like how does an artist murder the king and get away? Like what is that story?
That's certainly what we would like to find out.
Like,
after
how did this rumor
interrogating
even
her.
start?
Okay, the queen just dropped the rumor.
The queen announced it to everybody
Yeah,
while you
okay.
guys were off duty.
Okay.
All right, off we go. Quickly.
All right.
Does the Order of the Nail normally just operate in the city?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
So this is gonna be something we're gonna gotta do next session.
I figured.
But we'll be going
Okay.
into the shingles.
Shingles.
Yes. Into the shingles. All right. Well, I guess since you guys don't have any other further questions for her, that's where we'll end for today.
Does anybody have the disguise skill by any chance?
Ooh, you get
Nope.
some plan.
But I think I have. Let me check. I might have an extract. Nope. I guess I don't.
Oh.
Thought maybe I had an extract of like disguise self or something, but nope, I do not. I could probably get access to one though. Like I could go buy a scroll of it or something probably.
Unfortunately, it's disguise self. You need something you can cast on somebody else.
Yeah, and once I have infusion, I'd be able to just hand that over. But I got to be level 3 before I can get infusion. So
I think this is going to be over before you hit level 3.
we're very close. But yeah, I think we'll
I'm gonna
probably-
go buy a masterwork great axe.
Ooh.
10%? Or wait, no, we're in full anarchy
doing more
right
than
now.
that,
25%. Yeah.
Can I do it while we were at 10%?
While you're doing the window shopping?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, yeah.
I'm changing my character into a blood rager, and
Yeah.
I want a proper weapon. Thank you.
Like, I'm thinking of changing my entire fighting style. I better pick up this great axe.
The great axe, or is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm buying a great axe. Well, they're expensive, and now I have money.
Yep.
I'm embracing the fiery, passionate rage.
You're making your transition.
You're
Yeah.
doing the
In talking with Xale and and getting a little bit of resolution with my deceased beloved, I'm focusing my anger and rage towards something that can benefit this city.
you're doing flame bloodline still.
The elemental fire.
Yeah.
That
I'm
makes
keeping
sense.
Right,
I'm
guys.
keeping this feat I took for
I know
like
it's really
increasing
early,
fire
but I'm gonna
DCs.
go ahead and level you guys up to 3.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
Dab
now
me up.
Well, I was sitting here reading the book, and I was like, "Oh yeah, what level should you guys be?" And it's like, "Oh, they should have been level 3 when they enter Eel's End." And I'm like, "Huh?" Maybe I'm just not spawning enough random shit on you guys. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
know.
like spawning
Probably.
random. It gets kind of dull, but
That's
I
fine.
agree.
I mean, I
yeah.
think we did a great job with this handling Eel's End stuff, so I think story
did.
XP makes sense.
Yeah, go ahead and put yourself at exactly 5,000.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
And then Dohan has some room to work with his newfound power.
Yeah. I mean, all I'm changing are these class abilities. I'm keeping all
You're
my
ditching.
stats and
You're
all my
just not using the
feats.
spirits anymore. You're like, I don't need these spirits to be awesome.
I'm playing a paladin.
This is in my. Are you being a blood rager or what are you doing?
I'm changing to Blood Rager.
Yeah, so it's in my blood. I don't need spirits. What the hell? Is basically what you're.
I'm letting go the little lizard familiar that I had.
It's too dangerous for you. Return to your family.
Well, I'm telling it to I'm telling the spirit that it is to like this is where we part ways, and the ways of the Shoanti were like I will always respect them, but they were not for me, and this was not my destiny. But you showed me that because the passion of fire is what I followed in my heart here, and I will always thank you for that.
Aw. Nice.
And the lizard says, "Okay."
Okay. And then it poofs.
Okay.
It explodes.
Oh god. Little magical.
Yeah.
Tinglies.
Well, it's
yeah.
like a little.
Fire
It's
spirit.
like a little firecracker. That's how it makes its exit.
I'm trying to figure out where on the map this is gonna be. I'm gonna put a marker down.
I was thinking of taking extra investigator talent, and then I could also take, in addition to infusion, I could take. I think I talked about this earlier, but what was it called? False spellcaster, I think. Where is it? Yeah, false spellcaster. So if you have infusion and false spellcaster lets you basically I can deliver the infusion with a range of touch.
Cool.
So if we're in combat, rather than just handing you the potion and being like, "Here, drink this," I can just be like, "Here you go, you have it now." Um, it's kind of funny because it sort of does the same thing I was doing with Amon. I can be like, "Here, have True Strike," and cast it for somebody, effectively. Like I can just deliver the extract to them and apply it to them, without having to do the round of setup as well, which is kind of nice. But obviously, I don't get the higher level wizard spells because extracts only go up to level 6. But
Well, I don't have diplomacy as a class skill anymore, so I'm slightly less good about talking, convincing people through persuasion.
is your charisma going to be higher?
No, it's the same. It's all
Okay.
those stats are staying the same.
Oh, you're even keeping the wisdom that you had or whatever? Or are you swapping that around? I guess wisdom still isn't bad because you give you good will saves, but
So guys,
I guess charisma does
have
affect my spellcasting, huh?
The Aura of Courage now, so we get bonuses on saves against fear.
As long as
So,
we're within 10 feet of you.
As long as you're within 10 feet of me.
That's pretty
And
useful.
I'm immune. And then I'm also, paladin immune to disease. But I don't get any mercies. I get +1 dodge bonus to AC while wearing light or no armor. And then that scales every forward levels. So it's good for combat.
You don't
Dodge
get
bonuses are good.
You don't get the deflection bonus from your smite, though.
Well, I guess this is a question
Correct.
for Secret. Would you mind if I switch my... I put my +2 human racial bonus into wisdom. Both strength and wisdom are 14. Do you mind if I switch the +2 to my strength so that the 16 is in strength?
Oh, that's fine. Oh.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So now my strength and my wisdom are flipped. Now the strength is a 16 and the wisdom's a 14.
Huh. I don't have any feats written down for me.
Not much changed.
All right, so there's not like a real specific location on the map for me to point you guys to. You're just going to a general area with a street address that just doesn't really exist on the map, but whatever. Anyways, I'll put like an image or something down.
Blood Ragers work like sorcerers once they do get spells, right?
Yeah. They're just bloodline stuff with Askew.
What's the name of this place we're going to again?
The Shingles.
The Shingles.
Oh well, no, the
That's the neighborhood, right?
No, that's not the name of it. That's the part that we're going into. So the next part we're going into is the Shingles. You guys are going into the Midland area, specifically onto Moon Street, which Moon Street doesn't exist on this thing. So, but you're going specifically to 42 Mid Street within Midlands.
Okay, well, Midland's just north of the Citadel, looks like.
Yeah, that area is pretty much where your guys' first mission was as well.
Yeah,
it's part of Midland.
Yeah, we also probably walked through it on the way to the Eel's End.
I'm gonna put a blue marker for just a general area, I guess. Well, no, we already have a blue marker. We'll just stick with the pink, I guess, for general. I need another
Pluto
color.
or Matt or someone.
What?
Feet for paladin.
Power attack.
I'm dex based. I can't take it.
Power attack.
Prereqs. I don't meet the prereqs.
Power attack.
You said you were doing a lot of lay on hand stuff, or no?
No, I can't.
Are you gonna do
I don't get mercies at least.
Piranha Strike.
Yeah, that's like the dex one, right? But I think it only applies with a light weapon or something like that.
Oh yeah, it is when wielding a light weapon. Might not work for
yeah.
Take improved initiative.
Yeah,
that's always a good one.
When wielding a light weapon, I wonder because there's something in here about it making it maybe count as a light weapon. Yeah, this is where it's. My build doesn't actually work that well, but it's fun because I'm using a spike chain.
I think your build worked better than mine.
I was gonna say it seems to be pretty darn effective so far.
Damage. It's good. It doesn't scale though because no power attack.
Yeah, power attacks for the week.
So far, my build has been pretty much like
probably
stay whatever I want.
You probably should have had 13 strength for power attack. This is what I'm.
Maybe. I treat spike chain as one-handed martial weapon.
Yeah, it's not a light weapon though.
Yeah. And I gain a bonus if I wield it two-handed, which I don't want to do because I can't do virtuous bravo things.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is like the stats are so hard to balance. Like, because I need Ka and I need Dex and Con. And then I can't sacrifice Int, Wiz, and Strength very much. So it's like
So it's just
How would I get 13 strength? I guess if I drop Dex down, I could.
So your character's just mad, multiple abilities, right? You need like everything.
Yeah.
What's your strength at? Is it 10?
It's 10 right now.
Yeah, so you're basically never
It's not going to power attack,
Yeah,
unless we get a book or something. Or no, it can if I get a belt.
Yeah.
If I put 1 point into it at level 4 and I get a belt, I can do power attack.
So Secret, you said
which is probably a good idea.
Everything is 25% more expensive?
I was just throwing that because I didn't know off the top of my head. Let me go look at the stat block real quick.
Okay.
It's expensive. I wouldn't do anything right now. Like, you might even get robbed, honestly. What? I'm busy. Chill.
Okay, fair enough. I won't. I was going to pick up a spell that has a component, but I'll just pick a different one for now.
Oh, I mean, if it's really inexpensive, then maybe. But
I think I might still buy some Masterwork armor.
I could get this Cornigan shield ability. While wielding Spike Chain, +1 shield bonus to AC.
You know what a Cornigan is, right?
No. It's a devil.
It's a devil. And that specific ability is a Talaxian ability based on Cornigan's use of Spike Chains.
That. Okay.
Cornigan Strike? That's cool.
I didn't know that's what that was. Cornigan shield in this case.
Yep, Cornigan Strike's named after the same thing, though. Which is always funny because people will take it on like paladins, and it's like,
yeah. I mean, not to dissuade you from taking it, but it's just it is amusing, just like you was said. Like, yeah, it's a devil's fighting style that Talaxians have mimicked.
I feel like, did you take Cornigan Smash on your Hell Knight? I can't remember.
I think I did.
It was fitting for that.
Yeah.
Hell Knight.
Because I was doing like intimidate stuff and
Yeah.
Yeah, I think getting 13 strength in this build would actually make a lot of sense. Because otherwise I'm just not going to scale at all. So level 4 I'll put a point into strength and then I'll get a belt.
You still scale from Smite Evil.
But I could like Smite Evil scales so much better with power attack. Right.
Yeah.
That's
the thing is, honestly, you can do fine without it. Because the thing is, you make up some of that difference of hitting with your low iteratives more often.
Yeah, that's true.
And the fact that you have reach would make you more capable of like using full attack actions in
The shield other spell requires platinum rings worth 50 gold pieces each.
You're trying to get a shield other spell?
Yeah, the shield other spell has a material component or focus. Okay. Yeah, the rings.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Like I say, for now, I'll just pick a different spell. It's not critical.
Makes sense to take that spell with channel build.
I say it's just 10%.
Although I guess you're normally
it's not like really a rare
right?
component. See, the thing is like a lot of the stores are shut down, so like the more rare things are going to be what people are going to really try to rip you off on. So I
have other options.
Oh, you actually have a feat that lets you do healing or damage, right?
The one I just took at 3rd level? Yes.
Yeah.
So now I can actually it cost me 1 die. Like it's 1 die less, but it allows me to channel positive energy now.
Yeah, because before you could only do negative energy.
The prestige class that I'm looking at, it will eventually allow me to channel both energies without any penalty.
Same time.
Yeah. And at the same time. It's weird. I had to reread how the ability worked like 2 or 3 times to wrap my head around it, but I figured it out.
Yeah, it sounds really cool, actually. Probably potentially can be really good in some spots too. Like,
I wish there was a way to get rage powers.
There is.
There is extra
you just
rage.
take the archetype Just take a Primalist archetype. You can exchange
Oh.
out some of the rage powers or some of your bloodline powers for rage powers. And Primalist is like, it's a silly archetype because you actually it's a free. Just take it. Just take a Primalist. Just do it. Even if you don't trade them out, just say you're a Primalist.
Let me see.
All Blood Ragers are Primalists.
At 4th level, and every 4 levels thereafter, opponents could just take either his Bloodline power or 2 Barbarian Rage powers.
Okay, I've decided I'm going to take
I guess
combat
the only thing you give up for taking Primalist is because it alters the Bloodline class feature. If it maybe locks you out of other archetypes, but if you're not planning to take an archetype, just say you're a Primalist. Even if you are always choosing the Bloodline power, there's no downside. It's a free archetype. They should have just included this in the base Blood Rager, to be honest.
The archetype lets me use my charisma instead of intelligence for meeting feat prereqs, for at least for combat feats. So
that's pretty good.
Take combat expertise without having 13 int.
Yep.
So I'm taking that, and then there's lots of things to go from there. It's like if I don't have parry charges left or whatever, maybe I need to be tanky. And then there's also improved parry, which requires combat expertise, which says when I successfully parry a foe, my next melee attack makes them like flat-footed. They don't get their dex to AC.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, sometimes it won't do much if you're facing something that has like no dex, but
yeah.
But a lot of times it's going to be really good.
All right, I wrote that down for level 5 that I should take this. I don't know. Whenever I look at feats and I want to make a plan, I just like write down the feats for the higher level and say like I don't have this yet, but this is what I should take. And blind fight's obviously up on the list too. That was another one I was considering. But yeah, I think I have a plan now.
Did you say that we are level 3 or we're going to become level 3 next
3.
session?
And then get this belt.
I need to show you guys
with 2
this
strength
email I received from DoorDash. Look how readable that shit is.
It's not. Oh,
I was just like, what is this? What is this?
Supposed to have it on. No, I don't know.
I have to highlight it just so I can read it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like a image file too, right? Like it's not something.
Yeah, it's an image. It's
not.
No, it's not an image.
No.
So maybe it's.
Oh, it's because you have dark theme on your Outlook. It made the text white. Or on your email. That's
that
why.
Could be it. Yeah.
Normally it'd be black text. I bet.
So good.
Yeah, I bet that's why they didn't test it.
Yeah, some email things will convert plain text inside email messages to match your theme.
Did I tell you guys about the DoorDash scam?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay. So there's scams that occur against Dashers. People try to get free food or they try to get money out of you, things like that. And I heard about this scam, but you know, things never really happen around here, so I never actually thought like it would actually occur to me. But I received an order for McDonald's, and that's going to be a red flag for me now. It's like, look at the McDonald's order. If it's just a cookie, it's probably a scam. But also, they called right away. So as soon as I got this order, I received a phone call from an 888 number. Now I'm driving. I don't answer my phone when I'm driving for 2 reasons. My Bluetooth doesn't work on my phone, and I'm too lazy to have to tell my phone to turn it off just so I can talk to somebody. And 2, it's not safe. It's just not safe. And I'm working. So I sent it to voicemail, but then the call came back in. So I sent it to voicemail, and then the call came back in. So then I just declined it. And then the call came back in. So I just let it keep ringing as I was still on my way to the restaurant. Then I get to the parking lot. The phone call's still coming in. So I just fucking answer it. And they're like, is this Dasher Jesse? And it's like, you know, an Indian accent or something like that. And I was just like, yes, anybody could know that. The person ordering the food could know that. Anybody could know that. So I'm just like, yes. And also, I know DoorDash would never call me. Also, they're in my contact list, all 5 of their fucking phone numbers. So anything that I see from them will show up as DoorDash on my phone. And so they were like, this guy's name was Eric or something like that. He's like, Eric's son ordered some food from McDonald's and he wasn't supposed to, and so they were gonna cancel it, and we're gonna show you how to cancel it on your phone. And I'm just like, nope, you're a scam. And as soon as he knew and realized that I wasn't gonna fall for it, he was like, you better not come here or we're gonna bomb you and blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, I doubt that's gonna even happen, because I doubt you even live there, because I can see your phone calls coming from Florida. But okay, go on, preach king. Anyways, he hung up. I called DoorDash because I don't want to unassign the order, because then it'll just go to somebody else. So I wanted to call DoorDash so that I could address it and cancel it. And so the goal of that is what they're gonna do is they're gonna walk you through your phone to the point where you're gonna have to 2-factor authenticate. Once you get your authentication code, they're gonna ask for your authentication code, and then they're gonna authenticate themselves. They're gonna log into your account, they're gonna switch the bank account information, and then when you end your dash for that day, that money's gonna go to them. They would have received $7 at that point, but
yeah.
I don't really understand the scam.
Wouldn't
because
they have to have your login though to do that, or is it because
yeah, they would get your
right?
Well, see, that's the thing is never give your
They'd
personal
hack your password.
Right. The first thing, no, they ask you over the phone. See, the thing is, Zurdurium is even though you are smart enough to know not to do this, a lot of people fall for this shit all the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why this shit
I always
works.
say. I mean, you think these are silly, but the reality is they wouldn't be doing it if it didn't work often enough for them to justify all the nonsense.
Exactly. Yeah. Like as soon as he knew that I wasn't going to fall for it, he was just throw threats at me, you know, because that's makes him feel better about himself. But it's like the thing that I know is like what I said to him, he was like, I'm going to show you how to cancel it. I was like, nope, you can cancel it yourself. You know how to do that. And he's like, no, I'm going to. I was like, scam. And then that's when he started threatening me. But the truth is like I worked, you know, as customer service and for an internet service provider. And so many people would tell me about these scams that they fell for. And it's like, you know, nobody would ask you for that information. Just like nobody. No company would ask you for that information. Why? Because we already have it. We already have it. But yet these people just fall for it. It's stupid. I thought in my mind, though, I was like, well, these, you know, DoorDashers, they use this app enough that they should know that DoorDash is very well capable of canceling orders, because sometimes an order will just disappear from your app. And then you're like, well, now I have this McDonald's order sitting on my car. And you call DoorDash and they're like, yeah, the customer canceled. You can keep the food. And it's like, okay. The app doesn't tell you anything.
Nope.
DoorDash pays for it, I think.
Yeah, DoorDash takes the loss. Well, DoorDash can sometimes charge back the restaurants as well, I heard. So I don't know. There's a whole like sketchy thing going on there.
Yeah, but it's
That's
not
so
something
weird
that you
to
have
me.
to deal with as the
like
dasher.
if you order
food, we
food
don't have to deal with it, no.
And you don't cancel it, like there should be a time period, like 5 minutes. If you don't cancel it, you're paying for it, right? Like I don't see how that doesn't make sense.
There probably is, but if you pick it up too fast, it maybe falls within that cancellation window.
No, an order can be canceled at any given time. However, when the customer cancels the order, a lot of times they'll get charged for it anyways. That's what happened to me. Is I got charged for it anyways. I was like, I gave the wrong address. I gave them my work address, so I called the Dasher. I was like, "Can you drive it to my address instead?" And she's like, "Oh, sure." And then like later on, DoorDash calls me. Is like, "Your Dasher doesn't want to go into that area. You can either go to the address and pick it up yourself, where there's a bunch of bums." I was like, by the time I get there, the bums would have had it, you know. And I was like, "No, then I'll just cancel." And then they're like, "Okay, well you have to pay for it." And I was like, "Fine, whatever." I paid $30 for nothing, really. But yeah, so I don't really know what their gain is, because to me it doesn't seem like a very good scam. Like, there's better
scams. Such a sketchy system.
No,
like,
DoorDash
I use it regularly,
fine.
And it seems super. Like, here's my biggest complaint about DoorDash is there's no way for you to rate your driver.
Yeah, there is.
Your Dasher.
Absolutely.
Not in the web app. Maybe in the phone.
Well, yeah. You got to use the phone app. Yeah, I know. I often use the web app.
I've had like I say knock on my door, ring my doorbell. You know, I'll have Dashers that leave it at the wrong door in the apartment complex, and I have to go find it. Like, okay, yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah, I mean, you can use them both. Actually, it works simultaneously at the same time, so you can have them both.
Like open. On the web app, it's like, if they drop off your food and they say they're done, their phone number disappears, and you can't, like, you don't have their number to call them if they.
Well, that's not their number, anyways.
Well, there's a number to call your Dasher.
Right, but you can still contact DoorDash the same way.
I mean, I've had it where like they have two orders and they give me the other person's order. And I have to call DoorDash and
yeah, you have to do that anyways. Like, the Dasher can't do anything about it. Like, if you were like raging at me at the door saying I gave you the wrong order, I would just put my hands in the air and say, "I'm sorry." Contact
DoorDash.
DoorDash.
Have both orders, like if you have the other one in your car, you would just
if
go
I
get
have it in my
car,
right? Sure, perhaps I could do that. Yes, but yeah, like the thing is the Dasher can't do anything. We're really just a gig worker. We have, I don't know, I mean, we're contracted. It's really hard. Like, I haven't actually been put in a situation yet, but I've seen enough YouTube videos where people have been like put in these really shitty situations, and the best thing to do is just contact DoorDash. They'll give you money, they'll give you meals, they'll give you discounts, you know. If you just scream at the Dasher, all you're doing is making that person's day miserable, and just like any other workers.
You know me, I would never yell at a Dasher or anything
or
anyone.
But I have actually. That exact order happened to me.
Well, can you get the right order? Like, why are you giving me?
Well, to me, it was a big deal because, like, I'm a vegan, and so I got this like non-vegan order, and then DoorDash was like, "How about you eat the food and we give you like half your money back?" And I'm like, "No, bitch! Like, what the fuck?" That's not gonna work. Yeah, no, just use the app if you really want to rate them. You can switch over to it, and also the app allows you to add tips now. So like, if they did a really good job, you can give them more money. So what you could do is give them no tip and then give them a tip after. But people don't
take the order if you don't put a tip on.
That's not true. The Dasher climate, no, the Dasher climate has changed, and the reason why is because a lot of the Dashers get more money choosing the pay per hour option, and they can't decline orders if they do that. If they decline orders, it'll kick them off the pay per hour, and they won't.
Okay, I'll have to try it again, because I tried that once where I was like, oh, I'll just pay them. I have like
just pop it.
Whatever. I'll tip them when
just
they get
give
here,
it
like,
$1
no order for a long time.
Yeah, just give it $1 or $2, and then if they do a good job, give them the rest or something, you know.
Okay.
Like, I do a lot of Dashes where I get no tips at all. But because I sit at the restaurant for like, well, it's not by hour. It's an hourly rate, but it's for the point I pick up the Dash to the point I deliver it. Which ends up being more than the flat rate. The flat rate would be like $2.50, and I'm making now like $6 or $7 just for one order without tips. So in this area, because I'm driving longer distances, sitting in restaurants for a long period of time, stuff like that, it's actually really good right now. I think the climate for Dashers is really good. I mean, I don't know. The cities might be a whole different story because there's going to be a lot of dashers available.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I haven't had too many issues with DoorDash recently, so
yeah, it's just nitpicking orders you're not going to get paid if you nitpick now at this point.
I see.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I got groceries ordered. I'm going to get them tomorrow. I don't know if DoorDash drives that.
They do. DoorDash does do
They do?
deliveries.
Nice.
But more people use, like, a lot of the stores have their own delivery things, which are basically they're using Instacart. And Walmart has Walmart Spark. They have their own thing.
Okay, I'm using Walmart for... I'm cheap on groceries. I get Walmart groceries.
I buy groceries that get delivered to me in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I will talk to you guys next time.
Yep.
Okay.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
I guess our Pathfinder stream was a DoorDash stream there for a little while.
Oh. Whatever.